live, although if we bullshit on the front end of the episode, that's what we usually do. We are live. We are live.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my one-shots, my Christmas-themed one-shots. Our story today is The Curious Case of the Christmas Crampus, and it takes place in the island city of Underdown. It's a small coastal city which is located within the Ocean Archipelago. It's in the southern hemisphere of Mirth, and it's quite a young city as far as Mirthan cities go. It's only existed for about 2 centuries, but thanks to its calm waters and easy to navigate coves, it's prospered into one of the archipelago's major trading ports. There's about 5,621 adults living in this city. It's got a gold piece of 15,000 limit, so you guys can get basically anything you want here. It imports sheep and wood, and it exports seafood, pears, and wine, and it's famous for its beaches, its nightlife, its blackberries, and its alcohol. And there are some locations of interest on our map here. The Old Lighthouse District is this nice...
Elli.
Yeah?
Ellie, there's no map. We're floating in space. Does anyone else have this problem?
Yeah,
No, I
we
don't
are.
see a blank.
Yeah, we're on a blank map.
You gotta
Really?
drag the token over on the tabs over.
Yeah, you
to
gotta
the-
change this to the page.
It's like a red thing.
Yeah.
You gotta slide it over.
I pasted you guys, but I didn't drag that.
There we
There
go.
we
Now
go.
we are at the Old Out Lighthouse District.
Yeah, so you guys
Oh.
can now see the Old Lighthouse District. So the Old Lighthouse District is the oldest part of Underdown, and it's home to the city's elite and wealthy, and some of the most beautiful views of the bay can be had from the balconies of these lavish private estates. And residents of the Old Lighthouse District even have their access to their own private docks, which you can see down here. It's a pretty switch. This is actually abandoned. It's like a heritage kind of building. It's like a tourist attraction. You can't go in there anymore. They say it's like, it's a bit of a ruin. Like, it's still completely standing, but they say inside the stairs are broken part of the way up. But it's a nice feature. There's a zoo near the Old Lighthouse District. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's a zoo. The eel shed is down here. It, in the early days of Underdown, was the city's fish market, but nowadays it's been converted into a beachside bar and inn. It's a little smaller in capacity than some of the other places in Underdown. It's just a 1-story building, and it's only got 4 private rooms, but it also has an open-air bar, which is really popular with travelers and locals, so a lot of people go there anyway. And our last spot of interest is where everybody's on top of at the moment over here, Alec and Ennis. That's Krungle's Vineyards and Orchards. So Krungle's wine is basically what makes Underdown a household name, and everyone who visits usually goes by the vineyards and the orchards to try whatever he's brewed up or mixed up recently. He's always around to answer questions and sharing a drink or two with newcomers. He's a half-elf, and he's known for throwing some of the city's wildest parties. This is actually a majority half-elf city. Most of the people who live here are half-elves. There's 2,419 adult half-elves hanging out here. But that's basically where you guys are. It's a really popular tourist destination, especially at this time of year, leading into Christmas, which is the mass of Chris. Everyone knows Chris in Underdown. Chris is a great guy. He was really nice, and he went around and he helped a lot of people. he liked to drink. He'd go to parties. He'd bring heaps of wine, and he was just a merry fellow. And he brought such goodwill that everyone loved celebrating Chris at this time of year. So one of the things that they do is take the party boat that leaves from the docks and circles this cool little island here, Hook Island. They're real imaginative in Underdown. You can actually walk to Hook Island across the sandbar during low tide from the private beach at the Old Lighthouse District as well. But people don't tend to go onto Hook Island. People are a bit superstitious and they say the island's haunted, but it's, these people are drunk a lot of the time, so they're known for telling tall tales, so you can take it with a grain of salt if you want. Why don't you guys tell me a little bit about yourselves? I know about Asha and Rook, who hightailed it out of the cold for whatever reasons, personal reasons maybe, or maybe because it was just really cold, and they hopped through one of the gates that connect the major cities in Mirth and came to Underdown. But what about all
Asha
the
took a
new
magical
guys?
candy cane to the face. She was 100% done with that city.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. And Rook was pretty unimpressed as well. He thought they were a bit too lax about the law, which he's definitely going to feel that way about this place too. So
I feel he probably feels that way about most places. Let's be honest.
yeah. But what about our new characters? Locust, let's start with you.
Yeah, I was just about to say my character is Alex Strongarm, a cleric of Gorum, the god of war, who believes that his quest is for friends and the best friends are formed in the crucible of war and combat, jolly cooperation and fisticuffs. And since this is a town and a city of drunken revelers, the best fisticuffs are found in bars and drunken bar brawls. So he came here to participate in jolly good combat in the favor of
he'll
all these
find
bars.
that. Yeah, he'll find that here for
Oh
sure.
my god, I can't take it.
He's great. Alec is great. What about? Let's go with you next. Cog, you're next in line on my screen here. So
Well, my name's Dackefog Teeth Taker. I's the biggest, strongest crumper in all of Mirth. Well, you might be wondering why a git like me might be found in this place like this. Well, I just kind of woke up here. I've been drinking that bog grog all the time, and well, here's I is. And well, I'm just looking for gits to pound and punch, and I think I found a good place to do it. So, yeah.
I think that Alec and Dackefog are going to become great friends.
I like how Dakafug has taken on a southern accent while he's down here. It just really
It's great.
rounds out the character since we last saw him.
It's great. All right, and our last character now, Brendan.
Well, Edis decided to spend the winter in the south because bah humbug. And he hears that the parties are pretty good down here, so he came to get drunk.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people come here to do just that. So you guys definitely can do just that. There are a few different, plenty of places to stay around town. The Eel Shed's probably not one of the places, but there's a place over here called the Rockingham. It's good. It's 1 silver piece a night. That includes breakfast. It's quite a tall building. It's about 6 stories high. It's got nice views if you want to pay for the top, which is a little bit extra. It's $1.50, basically. 1 gold piece, 50 copper pieces. The rooms are a bit on the small side. It kind of has a little hostel-y vibe. But you do get your own sort of like sleeping space with a door and a closet and stuff. You have to share the washrooms, and there's a common area on the floor. So if you're financially conscious, you can definitely stay at that place.
Well, my question is the eel shed the closest inn to the zoo?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then Alec will definitely be staying at the eel shed just in case the gorillas escape, because he's really excited about wrestling a gorilla.
Oh my god.
I like to cut this ditch jib.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, you guys, wherever you're staying, the town's abuzz with news at the moment because it's almost time for the yearly summer smash. Okay, it's put on the yearly summer smash is during the mass of Christmas, so it's a big celebration of Chris. And like I said, the party boat goes out around the island, and Krongle's Vineyards and the eel shed put on all the booze. But there's been a snafu this year. Chris Krongle got robbed, and someone stole all of the pear and blackberry cider. Like, we're talking like every barrel, and all of Krongle's special blackberry jungle juice, every bottle.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, it is, and no one has any idea how it happened. But the running theory around town with the locals is that it was a minotaur, because considering the size of the haul that the thief made off with, it would have to be something really stocky. The other theory is that it was a lot of really small people working together. That's what the townsfolk are saying, drunk in the bars. That's what you overhear. People are like, no, it wasn't a minotaur, it was a bunch of tiny men. They all worked together and they carried it out like ants. This is the kinds of conversations that you hear about this.
Wine gnomes?
Who knows? Anything can happen in Mirth. So yeah, this is a problem, and the guard are, they're kind of at a loss, is what the discussion is in the bars. So what do you guys want to do?
Well, little secret about Rook. He loves eels. So
There's so many eels here. Eels is one of the things they catch a lot of and eat a lot of. So
he would have gravitated towards the eel shed, even though it's a little more expensive, because he just loves eel. Not a big fan of most fish, but eel, he goes crazy for.
Oh man, well they do serve eel at the eel shed, and the rooms there are really nice. You and Alec are both staying there, right? Both gonna stay there.
Oh yeah.
Because it's near the zoo.
Oh, is that where the brawler is? So this is the main inn, the eel shed, right?
Yeah, this is the main inn. Oh, not the main inn, the most expensive inn in town. It's a gold piece a night. But it's the main bar. Like, everyone goes there. If anyone's heading for a night out, at some point they'll end up at the eel shed. Because, it's got this beautiful beachfront bar here. You get to see, the waves coming up to the beach and the beautiful crystalline waters. And they've also actually got like a pool, like an infinity pool that you can sit in while you drink and watch out at the water, and it feels like you're in the ocean too. It's a nice place. Everyone likes it. Well, everyone who likes the water, which is everyone in Underdown. So it is pretty popular. But
wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is Australian Christmas, and you named the place Down Under.
Yes. Yeah, you're getting it. Yeah, downtown.
All right. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I'm on the same page.
Yesterday was Northern Hemisphere Christmas.
Yeah,
and
North Upton.
Yep,
those guys were assholes.
Yep.
It's cold up there. They're pretty mean. It's true.
I can say that as soon as Alec hears the news of the alcohol being stolen from Krongle's Vineyards, he would ponder it, run his fingers through his tightly curled, rosy red mustache, before heading down proper into the eel's bar. And as he comes down into the room with the rest of the crowd, he would rap his armored knuckles 3 times against his shield before saying, "The alcohol has been taken from Krungle's vineyards, a robbery most foul. If any of you have the gonads of a true adventurer, bully! Join me and solve this heinous crime, lest your mug end empty before the night's done."
Well, Dacafug's been sitting there drinking all night, but since
A rousing cheer goes up, but lots of the people there are locals, so it's early in the evening, afternoon time. So.
Yep, Dacafug's been drinking there all night, and despite that he has a good hefty amount of grog left in his cup, he takes Alex's speech to heart in that he believes that some of the alcohol has simply gone despite there being alcohol right in front of him. He turns to Alec, he gives a squinty, good look at him like an orc only can, and stands up to his 7'1" height and says, "Who's you calling that, you get?"
Here we go.
I's calling you out. If you be a true warrior with a warrior's heart, you will fight for your drink. And if you not, then sit down like the git you is.
Dacafug gets up in his face, looks like looms over him. You. Okay, where is this place at? I got more stuff to drink. If somebody's stealing that drink, Dacafug's got a few words with them.
There's a chomping noise, so the sound of a beak clomping, and a black feathered head pokes up above the crowd. A stuffed eel literally hanging out of either side of the beak. What's the reward?
Jolly adventuring's the reward. What more do you need?
I got mouths to feed. Are they posting a reward?
Out of character question. Have they posted a reward for solving this crime?
Have they posted a reward? They don't do well with posters in Underdown because they just usually get blown down, or kids take them down and turn them into boats or planes. So, but, you know, if Brooke says that out loud, one of the people will say, like, Krungle will give you a reward.
There you have it. A reward for your efforts and a good deed done.
I don't care about no good deeds on this. What, grog?
I just did a good deed. Now I gotta get paid. He kind of stands up and he's just got like a stuffed eel on a stick and just kind of walks over to the group. You know, the last group I helped out were a bunch of assholes after I saved some lives.
Hey!
Axa?
That's not how you say it.
Fair, but I see no hen's heart beat in your chest. Join us, and we will do true good alongside our reward.
Alec is my new favorite character. Alec and Dacafug bros for life.
As well as, and Alec turns to look at Dacafug, a true opportunity to test oneself in combat.
I like the sound of that. Speaking of that, anybody here want to go for a scrap?
No, I'm good,
Yeah,
Rook says
the
and
locals-
bites the eel's head off.
The locals look at the 7-foot Dacafug, and even the biggest local is only about 6'2" or 6'3", and you know they're all kind of like, it's a bit early for that yet. Yeah, maybe after a few more years.
God, zog it. Where's this Krungle's Vanya's? Does anybody have some grog there? If they don't, we're going to find it.
That sounds like a good plan. Let us return to the scene of the crime. You, small-horned child. You know the bird one. The strong, brave bird one. Come with us. Let us go to Krungle's vineyard and solve this heinous crime.
Hang on. I need a moment.
Beautiful. Wonderful.
Fuck. character again?
Asha.
I've been shaken out of my senses. Alright. Fuck. I don't know. I should just fucking shrink against the wall as this overbearing loudness becomes directed at
He's
her.
overbearing Ginger.
He is an overbearing ginger with just a nice curled mustache.
Oh boy, you hear him? Get your kid ass over here.
What the hell did he just say?
I don't know.
He said, why don't you come over here and join us together in jolly cooperation?
At this point, Dr. Fug begins to pose his muscles.
This whole time, Alec, every time he speaks, he's been sweeping his finger over the crowd, and when he finishes, he flexes his bicep and brings his fist in close while squatting low to the ground so that every muscle in his body ripples against his chainmail shirt.
Rook looks over at Asha and goes, "Is this human mating?"
Asha just kind of puts her palms upwards and she goes, "You tell me."
I don't know.
And the unlikely friendship that's formed between Asha and Rook being the most regular people that they're around at any time. What about you, Ennis? What's going on with you? Are you in the bar watching this spectacle?
Yeah, Ennis was sitting there waiting for a bit, and after he finishes his drink, he slams down his cup onto the table and stands up and says, "I can't let this stand. I came down here to drink, and if someone's stealing booze, that's not good."
Alec would slam his palm against the wooden part of his shield, letting out a resounding noise throughout the bar, and say, "That's the spirit! Join us in jolly cooperation! Bully! Adventure forthwith!" And then he would start heading towards the exit.
We got cops to get. Whoa!
Start heading towards the exit and out the bar.
Excellent.
Rook just sighs and follows.
Well,
Dr. Fug's also banging on his shield too, because shield's got 2 AC, so you got one too.
So they walk out. The party walks out with the 2 large fighters banging on their shields. And they're heading out into the city streets. Do they stop and ask somebody for directions? They're in the dock area, so it's, it's busy, but it's not the morning. If it was morning, it would be packed here, like heaps of fishermen. But that's all finished for the day. It's still pretty busy, though. So do they stop anyone and ask for directions?
Dr. Fug.
That'd probably be a good idea, but I have
Walks
really
up.
shitty local knowledge,
Oh, no, let me see. I got
No, we just have these two fucking leading the way, bickering like an old couple trying to find a place in the car. They're like, "I told you should have taken that exit!"
Almost come to blows at one intersection.
Dr. Fug knows the way. Follows Dr. Fug.
Yeah. Sarcophag taps a guy walking past roughly on the shoulder, and he says, "Oi." And then Sarcophag explains that they want to solve the problem. They want to go to
Where's the
Crampus.
right place to get?
Yep.
We need
what
a
was that?
social character.
What was that? Sorry, could you say that again for me, Cock?
Where's the great place you get?
I believe he's asking
The
where the great
vineyard.
place is. You
Where is
person of
Krongel's
questionable-
vineyard?
Krongle's
nice.
Vineyard. Yeah, that's no
Great
problem.
place.
You just need to, head northeast. Or is it northwest? No, northeast.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
be
northeast,
northeast.
past the zoo, and sort of around the, around the little hill. It's it'll probably take you about, maybe 25 minutes walk.
Zogoff, it's going to take me 15 minutes. I'll show you.
All right, mate. Good luck to you.
Bully challenge sounds good. Thank you, kind stranger, for your aid. And first question: does anything exciting happen along their walk to Krongle's vineyard?
As you are walking towards the vineyard, you do run into some other adventurers. They tell you that there's another problem going on. They've just found out about the shoals are filling up with reef claws, and they've got to get rid of them all before the party. So there is a reward being posted for that. If you kill a reef claw and you bring it in to the town guard, they're paying 5 gold pieces per reef claw. Pair of claws, I suppose. I mean, they'll take one claw in a pinch, but ideally they'd like the whole body. But sometimes it's tough.
How chompy are these claw thingies?
I don't know. Who's got knowledge nature?
Oh shit, I don't.
Fucking no one.
Let me check.
Rook?
Nope.
You can make it untrained to see if you can guess.
I have an intelligence mod of 0.
I have an intelligence mod of -1.
I have an intelligence mod of 2.
It
Hey!
matters not, for we are on a quest for the savior of this glorious city's alcohol.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
cannot be
it's better.
distracted by these meaningless claw creatures. They did not break into Kringle's vineyard and
Krungle.
sing. Krongle's
Some person on
vineyard.
the street just steps up. It's Krongle.
Alec
They
just
totally do.
Alec just like narrows one eye at them and just kind of points at both of his eyes and then points at them with both fingers and then points at both of his eyes and then points at them. We are here to save the city's alcohol. Truly, there is no greater a cause for jolly
It's got a good
cooperation.
point. We've got to go see the great boys.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think we should go see him first because that's kind of the priority. We can deal with any snappy things later.
Is there something in your eye?
You guys.
What?
Sorry. Oh my god! I did
squinting
not
like
copy
this.
ours. I copied all these things. Well,
Oh, hey, it works.
Draco's like immediately begins to go over to the vine and pick the grapes and starts eating them.
Hey,
these
green
aren't
guy.
grapes. These are blackberries.
Tastes
I
like
don't
grapes
think-
to me.
Yeah, I
good.
don't think Dakafug knows the difference or cares.
Hey, green guy.
What you want, bird boy?
You got a son by chance?
Cool.
You talking about gits, like kids or some gits like that?
Yeah, like that. Named Core. About as smart as a mushroom. Likes to hit things with an axe.
No, but I think I remember the name. I probably crumped it before.
I would like to say that in character, Asha is ugly laughing on the grass right now.
Now,
Or
seriously,
just kind of nods like probably.
I got grapes to eat. They tasty.
Those aren't grapes.
These grapes.
All right, whatever.
So Krungle comes out, obviously assuming at first that you're people who've come to sample. He says, I'm closed today, guys.
That's alright, we're here to save the day.
Brother.
Yeah, I don't know when I became fucking... I don't know when I fucking became goddamn Randy Savage, but apparently that's where this fucking character's going now.
Randy Savage from the get-go, just letting you know.
Yeah, I know, like... That was
you
not
shit
how
on
this
the
character
lake
concept
right
was supposed to be, but fuck it, whatever. Randy Savage the cleric, we're doing it.
Asha's just like pointing at the orc going, you need a better fence.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I don't mind if he eats the underripe blackberries.
Good, because he will.
That's
we're
plenty
here
more.
about
He's
the
gonna get the
missing wine.
shits real bad. I'm just telling you now.
What's that?
You're
gonna
get the
poop a lot.
shits. Yeah.
No different than normal.
Krungle
Remind me
chuckles.
to sleep upwind from him.
Krungle's, he's a half elf, and he's got that classic kind of dirty blonde hair, and he's like a handsome-ish guy. And he looks at Asher, nods, looks at the guys, nods, goes, "So you're an adventuring party?"
We are
Party.
jolly cooperators, looking for adventure. We are here
might
to
be a bit
solve
of a
your
stretch.
alcohol issues.
I'm just here on vacation. This keeps happening and I don't know how.
Is there a reward?
Well, I'm willing to pay someone if they can, work it out. I'll.
Show us to the scene of this heinous crime.
Hold
I don't
on,
know.
hold on. Let him
right
finish.
now, yeah. Right now, I'm facing a little bit of a problem, a stock problem. But if the missing booze was found, I'd be happy to pay, 4,000 golds and 1,000
What you say?
gold worth of booze.
I'll
Oh,
take
it's
it.
all good. Dr.
Rook
Fink's like,
frowns.
almost like kind of like basically almost teleports up to the half elf and the front half as he says, "Hey, that sounds good. Now listen here, old Dr. Funk. You just tell me who's I got the crump, and you just give me that grog, and we calls it a day. You hear?"
Yeah, he looks up at Dakafuk, who towers over him, and goes, "Yeah, mate. Well,
Yeah.
I'll show you to the cellar, shall I?"
Let's do that.
Yes, that sounds like the best place to begin. The start of the crime.
Well, the cellar door is busted in. The door's still there, lying on the floor. It's got 2 holes in it. Kind of like it was hit with some kind of battering rams, maybe. Or the Minotaur theory starts to make sense now that you look at the door. And inside the cellar, you don't need to spend much time in there because it's completely empty. It's completely cleared out. And Krungle says, "You don't understand how much was in there. There was 500 barrels and 250 bottles.
Dr. Funk drinking more than that, and it's just pretty good though.
I don't think anyone could have drunk it all, not even by
You
now.
call me a liar.
I'm just saying that, I just don't think it's possible. But
While
Definitely calling you a liar.
while they're arguing with the Krongle, Alec is going to cast Detect Magic to see if he can find any sources of magic that might be left behind or any spells that might have been cast recently.
yeah, make a knowledge arcana check too. I'll tell you the auras, but if you
Yeah,
make
give me
a
one
roll, I'll
moment.
tell you a bit more.
Wow, I rolled a fucking 2.
Well,
Dr.
you
Fung-
definitely can detect some kind of magic, but you're not 100% sure. There is a lingering aura that's sort of been left behind there. Maybe charm or enchantment kind of magic. You're not really sure, actually. But you definitely feel there's some lingering magic especially around the door.
Alec turns around towards the party, breaking down into a kneel and flexing his biceps above his head as he looks towards them. There has been magic at work here. This isn't mundane means of thievery.
You say there's goofy woo woo shit going on?
There is definitely doofy woo-woo shit going on.
Okay, doofy woo woo shit.
It's a little quick to jump to conclusions, isn't it? Maybe they had magic with them.
Dr. Funk will
Maybe
appear
maybe they
the,
did. Maybe, I mean, what
He's
kind of
gonna-
magic?
Mr. Krongle, do you use magic in the brewing of your fine beverages?
Yeah, mate, I'm an alchemist.
Oh.
Asha's now pointing and laughing at fucking what's his face. I've forgotten
You
your
guys
name
are
already.
looking around. Everyone's looking, but no one's got. Has anyone got survival to see if they can follow tracks?
I do.
Because there's a few things that you think could be tracks.
I will attempt it untrained.
Of course.
You know, the thing is that I didn't hear any loud crashes in the night. This is a bit far away from the major homestead, but you know, there was an alarm spell on the door and that didn't go off either. So it makes sense that they had some way to dispel that. But that could have been, you know,
Hey, Ellie.
person with tricksy fingers. Yeah?
Does use magic device have any relevance in this situation? Like, I
Well,
know that the disabled device could kind of like work in the inverse and I could build a trap. I was curious if
yeah,
use magic.
you could make a use magic device skill to see if you could think of any, you know, magical devices that could produce, you know, that kind of effect on a door or something like that, or some magical like wand that could be used to dampen the sound so no one would hear it. You could definitely use it that way.
They make silencers for wands?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I don't suppose Craft
Oh.
me would be able to tell me the difference between anything he uses to make his booze and anything that's not there.
You've got craft alchemy yourself as a skill?
Yep.
Yeah, you would be able to work it out. Basically, he uses polypurpose panacea, which is just makes stuff taste extra good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's like a universal or transmutation spell. So it's not the same type of feeling magic, the same type of aura that Alec felt, for sure. But you rolled a 23, Asha. Yeah, you have a look at it, and you say, you know what? I don't think these holes were made by some kind of magical, you know, battering ram or something like that. I think these holes were made naturally.
So then, some sort of thing pierced these doors and tore them off their hinges, shredded them as they are, without alerting the Krongle.
That is kind of what I'm implying, yes.
So that sounds like a strong get. Oz got to crump them.
Just as long as it's not a flying horse again.
A flying horse. Where have
I'll
you come
crump that
across
too.
this manner of creature?
You can see a Pegasus in the zoo if you want.
No, it's a long story. Two-legged flying horse.
What? Oh, wow. I've never heard of one of those before. That sounds mint.
Yeah, it was not as much fun to deal with.
I thought it was pretty cool to watch.
And
Yeah, you
I've
watched
been
it
a while.
try to eat people.
Yeah, it was really neat. Have you ever seen a horse's jaw unhinge like a snake?
Wow. Krongle looks amazed. You know,
Yes, I have.
if I hadn't given up my adventuring days, maybe I'd go looking for these bipedal snake horses.
Were you an adventurer like me until you took an arrow to the knee?
Go home, Locust!
How long have you been
Nah,
married?
mate. Nah, mate. Me old man died. I had to come back and look after the place, you know.
Did he get eaten by a horse?
Nah, he drowned. He went swimming
That's-
one day. And just
Dr.
That's
Never
incredibly
came back.
boring.
Not to
Yeah,
rail
no way.
things. Dr. Fug looks at Ennis and points at him. Hey, you get! I saw you looking at things on the ground. You found something?
I don't know. Did I find something?
You rolled 13, the highest on survival. So
Yeah. Are you trained in survival? Or yeah, you are? Okay, sweet. Yeah, you actually think that you can see footprints. Some of them look like it looks like maybe someone had a goat or a donkey, and maybe that's how they carried all the booze. You think? You're not sure. some of these definitely are cloven, but then there's also some smaller humanoid sort of tracks that are with them. Maybe a gnome or a halfling, you don't know. It's hard to identify them because, Krunkle tells you, it happens sometime in the night. It's the afternoon by now, and the sea breezes have already started blowing in. So with a 13, it's hard for you to figure out exactly, or 14. Oh no, yeah, 13. It's hard for you to figure out exactly what kind of creature made them, but you've got a general idea. You think it's like a small humanoid creature and some kind of, goat or other kind of pack animal.
Are these like goat hoofs normal goat sized, or are they like minotaur sized?
They're not quite minotaur sized, no. But they might be a little bit bigger than a goat. Maybe it could be a really fat goat.
But the fat doesn't increase the size of their hooves, Ellie.
It
could be
does
like
in
cow.
Fantasyland.
All this fat's going straight to my hooves.
It's like saying my
Anyway.
hair gets volume because I eat poorly.
It doesn't.
Yeah, well, a larger than average, it could be like a celestial goat, for example, or like
Fire goat.
some kind of, a fire goat, or a dire goat, or, an elemental goat. Who the fuck knows?
Krongle, do they keep elemental goats in your zoo?
Oh, shit, mate, I don't know. I haven't been since I was a kid.
If they do, I'll
I know
keep
they've
my
got-
eyes open for them.
Yeah, I know they've got a Pegasus. They've got a tiger. It's just a regular tiger, though. Some regular gorillas.
Sir,
I've seen the gorillas.
They got
They
some
look
celestial
shifty.
monkeys, though, and it doesn't matter if celestial. They still throw shit at each other. That's all I remember. Like most,
sir, do you have any young wards or gnome, sexy or otherwise, that might be here?
Me personally, no. I don't have any gnome workers or halfling workers, or it's not that I'm prejudiced against short people.
Sounds pretty prejudiced to me.
No, it's just that there's not a lot of them that live here. Most of the people I employ are humans and half elves. That's just the way it goes. I love gnomes.
Some of my best friends are gnomes. My cousin is a gnome.
He's a second cousin, twice removed, but
I guess
anyway,
I'll ask probably one of the more important questions and straightforward ones. Is there anyone that would want to steal all that booze from here?
mate, you don't like to think about having enemies, but, well, I've pissed off a few of the nobles. It's true. Like sometimes I just cut off supply. Cut off this drunk bitch Selena once. She wasn't happy about it. But
Did you read any poems talking about raising the dead?
oh, God no. Who's got time for reading?
Good, we
I
won't have to
know.
glue you to a wall.
You lot
Glue-
are
glue
into
to a
some
wall?
weird shit.
Listen, it's been a very long week.
Sounds like it.
It's just been a long weekend. I
Yeah,
don't get a break.
Your sense motive, Alec, you trust Krungle. He seems like a pretty upfront, honest guy. He's just
Alec crosses his arms across his chest, shifting so that the shield will allow him to cross his arms.
Asha, you don't think he's lying either. You might not like him because you don't really like anybody, but
Whoa now.
well, not when you first meet them anyway. So, but he seems like, well, he's definitely, he might be able to tell a good yarn, but he's not telling one at the moment. He's just a genuine guy.
Alec looks.
Genuine alchemist, half elf who likes getting people drunk.
Alec looks towards Ennis. Do you think you can follow these tracks?
I thought it was Rook who had found the tracks.
No, it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
Ennis.
I'll shut up then.
You beat me by one.
Yeah.
Were they visible enough to be able to follow them, at least for a bit?
You can probably follow them. Have a look at our map over here again, really quick, guys. You can probably follow them up to the bridge, but you lose them after that. So they, at some point, they went towards the bridge, or maybe they used the river. But either way, they headed to this area out of the vineyards. Then.
So it's a sensible thing to do to look up here.
Well, that depends. Truthfully, they could have loaded the alcohol upon a ship and taken off down the rapids. It would explain how they were able to transport such cargo easily.
But how did they transport 500 barrels on a single goat?
Wait, are we talking about boats or goats?
We're talking about both.
They flew off, you see. They just disappeared according to that git right there, yeah? They flew off.
You're saying
I
they
suppose
flew
it could be
away
a
with the
flying
boot?
goat.
So
it's flying goat
goats
who went on
and
a
flying
boat.
horses. Yeah. Well, Krogu says, look, best of luck to you. I meant what I said about the reward. I've got to try and do some damage control, see if I can get something together for Christmas. You know, in honor of Chris, so I'll leave
He was a
it.
married guy.
Shit, I have a phone call. 1 sec.
Dun, 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 musical
Do-do-do.
interlude.
Music.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I suppose head up towards the bridge anyways, because maybe we could look at the bank along the way and see if there's any sign of if they did in fact load onto
Have
a boat or something.
Yeah.
Sounds good. It's a good
One
plan.
very overloaded goat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here.
Well, roll some perception.
What are we rolling perception on? Sorry, I'm back.
When you're at the riverbank and you're checking it out.
Wow, my
My
perception.
poor 34 last time didn't come to nothing.
Yeah, my perception's not much better than my perform.
Damn it.
Dackerfog knows all Dackerfog sees all.
Oh my
Well,
god.
both Dackerfug and Rook actually have a look and they go, yeah, there was a boat. You can see.
That's a pretty nice boat. I'll go down that river. Let's go crumpet.
Yeah. There's no boat on the river anymore, but you can see where it was banked ashore. You can see the indentations.
How big would it have been?
A small river barge. Probably enough to fit the amount of booze that Kronga was talking about on it if it didn't have a full crew.
All right, let's go, Gits. We got people to crump.
But which way did it go?
Bully!
An excellent
Adventure forthwith!
An excellent question. That is something that's much more difficult for you to tell out. Rook, you got a 24 and you're looking around and it's pretty hard to tell which direction a boat is really going to travel in once it gets in the water. I mean, you don't know if they had oars or some way of propelling it, upstream, going under the bridge or whatever, but you think that it went downstream, judging from the track mark.
The track mark? The way the boat came ashore?
Yeah. The way it came ashore and, the way it left again. It looked like it was, they were trying to cast off to head downstream.
So this direction?
Yep.
Okay. Just clarifying. Well, I mean, I guess they would have gone that way, but without looking at the tides, it's
good enough for me. Let's
really
go.
an educated guess.
Like we can just stay up off south.
Green guy, wait, you know this town, right?
I just kind of woke up here after drinking along that bog grog. I know it well enough, though, because I was Jack of I know better than anybody else here.
Right. Where are the nearest docks this way?
You just call me a liar?
No, I just asked you where the nearest docks were.
Dackerfug points south.
All right. Well,
That seems real helpful.
well, I guess we can follow the shore till we find a set of docks.
That works for me. Let's go.
Yeah,
Hop to
why
it.
not? I guess maybe we could kill some of those reef things for some extra money too.
Are
along
you
the
still
way.
there with them, Alec? Did
I
Dan
think
hear-
he went for a bathroom break.
Ah, I'll move him with you guys. Sorry. You guys are gonna head down along the riverbank. Yeah, it's getting later in the day as you guys are heading. It's getting towards the evening. Sun's starting to set. Roll perception checks as you come around the bend here.
Oh,
Hey, Asha and Ennis and Dakapug. Everyone's just on the ball right now.
That's a very perceptive orc.
Oh, Jesus.
Lucas,
Doesn't
come back.
matter. It's okay. Alec doesn't need to make a perception check. He's there with you guys, and you guys all see it, so he definitely finds out about it. You can see a light in here.
In the old lighthouse?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be a working lighthouse?
Yeah, isn't
No.
that supposed to be like?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a
Some
lighthouse
tourist spot?
light. Yeah, it doesn't look like a lighthouse light. It looks like it's in the lower floor. Like perhaps Asha, you and Rook both think by looking at it that it's a campfire.
That's a campfire.
Let the sneaky get in there. Let's go bash him.
Well, hold on now. We don't know that that's them necessarily.
Yes, we
Nevertheless, we need to investigate.
Well,
I'll
I
agree it
agree.
is worth a look since it's supposed to be off limits and such.
and they would need someplace to store 500 barrels.
Yeah, it's not exactly easy.
Question: does that place look large enough to do that, Ellie?
Yeah, it looks pretty big. And one would assume you don't have to store them. They wouldn't have to store them there all at once. Ever. Oh, Krungle, you're not supposed to come. Go away.
Get out of here, nerd.
Get fucked, Krungle.
So, yeah, this is where you can see that campfire, guys. This is where you are. Do you guys want to come up around and investigate?
Yeah. Can I stealthily approach?
Yeah,
Same.
you can. Yeah, you guys can make stealth checks to do that.
Before they do that,
Too late.
Okay.
no.
Is
Well,
it possible for Dakafug to be able to preempt them and charge the door and punch it down?
Well,
Hey,
this is the
let us
thing.
try to stealth him
You
first.
can see that, there's this is the window that you could see the flames through. There is a door nearby it. The other doors and windows look to be on the other walls. So that's the only point of access near the campfire.
Can
Let's
Dakafug-
You guys
Let
want to
the-
stealth around and have a look around the whole outside, try and peek in the windows, see what you can see?
Yeah, let's let the sneaky people take a look first, because if we do any unnecessary damage to a heritage site, it might take out of our reward.
It might.
yeah, Dakafug doesn't give a shit.
So my stealthy
It needs
friends,
less booze.
Asher, you roll a perception as well if you're going stealthing around with Rook to get a look-see around the building. Yeah, you guys are really perceptive. So as you look inside, one of the first things you notice is that the doors and the windows have been blocked and covered by debris and also by crates and barrels as well. But you guys also see that there's some people hanging out in there. By the campfire.
Practicing martial arts, it's always good.
She's dancing.
She is
Everyone was kung fu fighting.
dancing. And,
Krongle's there.
it's
No,
not
that's
Krungle.
the enemy pog.
It's not Krungle. Krungle's not there. It doesn't
It's
say
Dark
Krungle.
Krongle.
Nega
Krangle.
His
Krangle.
evil
Two-
twin brother.
It's two women.
Oh,
Oh,
there goes
evil
that
twin
theory.
sister.
Yeah, so actually,
Krongla.
Asha, you got the highest perception. This looks like it's not a woman at all. It's a fawn.
I
She's got
those.
horns.
Darby likes those. Asha's indifferent.
But yeah, that's definitely not a human. But this is.
Are there
chicks.
barrels in this room?
Yeah, there are. There are
Yeah,
barrels.
crates of barrels.
Are there like 500 barrels in this room?
It's hard for you to get an exact count on how many there are.
Could there be 500?
They could have fit 500 in there easily.
Okay.
Hey, short stuff. Is there some kind of label or something?
There were no. He doesn't put a label on the crates and the barrels themselves. The bottles have a label, but they don't. So, yeah, they could definitely be crates and barrels that aren't crates and barrels of wine. You guys can't tell that. But there are two chicks hanging out in here by a campfire. One of
Is
them's got
there-
horns.
Is there anything sitting around the campfire like a jug of water? Or
Oh, yeah, they've made it they look like they're pretty comfortable. It looks like they're camping out there.
Can I
what
can
kind
I
of-
just can
a
I
little
mage
while.
hand the water onto the fire?
That's got a range of yeah, you'll be able to. That's got a range of 15 feet, as long as you've got a direct line of sight to it. Make
If
another
I get into
stealth
this
check.
window, yeah.
Yeah, make another stealth check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
you're fine. No worries. You can do
Cool.
it really stealthily. They don't realize it's you at all.
Then
Okay.
I'm just gonna extinguish that fire.
And
Yeah, so you
Dr.
put it out.
Dr. Fug is going to charge that door. Is that possible?
This one down here. You'll need to make a move action to get up the incline.
Yeah, why are
Once
you down
you're-
there?
Once you're at the top of the incline, you can charge it easily.
Because actually, with
Let's
dragon
roll
style.
initiative, and we'll say that the surprise round will be you charging Dakafog. You'll get the
Okay.
surprise round. So let's roll initiative, everybody. I'll
All
roll
right.
initiative for these guys too.
Jesus.
So he okay. So with a swift action, I'm going to declare that he gets into dragon style. So he's not going to be able to get into dragon style and pummeling style with master of many styles blood style yet. But he's still going to make a power attack dragon ferocity attack on that door. After I make initiative, anyway.
All right.
do I need-
Those were definitely words.
Yeah, he's not going into pummeling style, but he's making a dragon attack thing. His
I'll have to wait until everybody else
beaten
is making
shit
their
up
initiative.
ability.
So
Okay.
he's just going head through for the door. Or
Yeah,
head
he's
first through the
basically
doors.
he's just basically gonna just literally charge through it with his body. I mean,
That's what I figured.
unarmed strike is basically any part of the body you want, according to rules.
Ass first.
So, are you guys gonna roll initiative?
Sorry,
yes.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys have
everyone's
okay.
everyone's
Okay.
rolled, and I have rolled too. I'm just
So I
writing
guess
it down
actually,
in my-
technically, Jay would probably go first because he has a higher dex initiative.
Yeah, but we were gonna start it with your surprise.
Yeah. He'd wait for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
So
Yeah, sure.
if you guys want to re-roll between yourselves or just decide who you want to go first, I don't mind.
Hey,
You can go
there we
first.
go. That breaks out any wooden door.
I will take the 19 or whatever that would put me after him.
Okay.
I'll take my 13.
I'm gonna go almost last, I guess.
Yes. And yeah. And this goes last.
Okay.
I mean, he might not go last. He might be. I mean, you got a 7, right?
Yeah.
I should got an 8.
All right, does that knock down the door then?
How much damage did you do to the door?
28 damage. That should be able to knock down even a strong wooden door according to
Wooden
the
door, yeah.
search.
Yeah, that should be able to do it.
Knock, knock, here's Dakafug.
So you bust inside.
Oh yeah.
And you startle the two women in there. One of them looks. This one here is a bard.
If
And
you're
the other
pinging,
one,
I'm not seeing it.
I was just putting a name on it that said bard.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't see a name either.
Yeah, well, this one that I'm pinging now is the bard.
Okay.
All right.
So, what do you want to do now that you've charged in the room and startled them, Dakfog?
Well, wouldn't that be enough? Wouldn't that be all my actions, or?
Well, we'll start initiative. That was the,
Oh,
who's close enough to you to do something in the surprise round. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume everybody moves up in their surprise round and we go back to the start.
I mean, if I can attack somebody, I'll do it. I mean, like the bard anyway. I mean, they're the closest.
Well, yeah, that. Is everybody just going to move up now? Dakafog's broken through the door.
Well, it depends how far I am.
I was gonna take a shot.
Well, how are you going to take a shot? Through the wall?
No, through the window. I was gonna move forward.
The windows they're not open windows. They're covered in glass, and like I explained before, they've put crates and everything
Oh, okay.
around.
So there's
them,
no
it's
clear shot through that.
No.
Okay, then I can't take a shot.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking, are people going to move up to also enter the building, or are they going to leave Dakfog in there on the...
Yeah, I'll move to.
Oh, Dakafug will take care of it. Don't worry, gets.
I think Asha has effectively been startled by the charging orc, so she's gonna stay right where she is.
Cool.
Alec is not startled at all. In fact, he would be right on the heels of Dakafug when it becomes his turn.
Yeah, well, so Rook's going to move up. Alec, it's
Gave
your
her
turn
40-foot
then.
move speed.
So, yeah, Alec, you can move up.
Yeah, I'm going to
You
go
can get
ahead.
to the door.
I will get to the door. I'm not going to be able to really get inside, but I'm going to go ahead and cast Cause Fear on the bitch that Dakafug is not punching. This lady.
Yeah, I'll make a will save. What's the DC?
DC should be 17? Yeah, 17.
How do I see the distance between things?
Looks like
Use
she
the
passes
ruler
that.
tool up on top.
Is
It's
there
below
a
the magnifying
secondary
glass.
effect? Or
Yes,
it's just
she is shaken for
Shaken.
1 round.
1 round? Okay. Poor bitch just got surprised and shaken. Yeah, then it's your go.
Thank you.
If you're moving up next, Ennis.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, Dakafog.
All right. Dakafug is going to grapple this lady right here.
The bard lady. All right.
Yep. What?
Oh, and also while I was moving, well, I could have done it during the initiative phase, anyways. While I was moving, I drew one of my guns, my revolver.
Yep, no problems. That's a free action.
Come
So-
here and give me a hug, get.
Yeah, I think you managed to beat her CMD. So
Yeah.
you initiate a grapple with the bard. You can deal damage now, I think, right?
I think it's until next turn, I believe.
Next turn you deal damage? Cool.
That or even pin or tie her up or something.
Tie her up, yeah. So Rook, what do you want to do? You startled the hell out of this fawn bitch. She's
yeah,
like,
I've immediately thought, well, I could just do some serious damage, but then I thought, no, I'm a lawful character.
I just realized that I don't have improved grapple, so she gets an attack of opportunity on me.
Well, she's gonna make that then.
I have an AC of 18.
Yeah, I don't think she'll hit it, unfortunately. She's a bard. Yeah, no. Yeah, she tries to stab you with her dagger, but she fails. So you initiate your grapple. So what do you do, Rook?
Having drawn his falchion, he is going to basically yell out, "Stand down!" And I guess, can I prepare an action?
Yeah, you can prepare an action. What action do you want to prepare?
Cut the shit out of her if she tries to attack me.
Fair call. It's actually her go next. And the first thing she does is make a full round withdrawal away from you. She's like, no fucking way.
Doesn't she have to roll something for that?
Well, no, if you take a full round withdrawal, you get no... You can't move your full movement. You basically can move away without an attack of opportunity and do nothing else. So that's her go. Okay. Alec, it's then your go. Dakafug is pinning our bard friend, or not your friend, her bard friend. What do you want to do?
Alec is going to point towards Dakafug. Keep that one alive. We need her answers. And then walk over here and menace the other one. You stand down. But otherwise not make an attack.
Okay. Asha, what do you want to do?
There's a lot of people crowded in that doorway, so she's gonna go over here on the other side of this window and just watch. That's about all she can do right now.
Alright. So, Ennis, that makes it your go.
Because I am within range, I will shoot at her. Just a normal shot for now.
At the fawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like shooting the Hulk yet.
So you're gonna move to the doorway so you can see her and take a shot. Roll to hit, my friend. Okay, that hits her AC. And she takes damage.
Ooh, she has high AC, nice.
Oh, he rolled really good. He rolled a 27 to hit.
Yeah, so I thought you said she hit her AC as hit exactly 27.
Oh no. Her AC is not 27.
There's the tank.
It's the bard's go. She tries to wriggle out of your grasp, but she doesn't manage to. And then it's your go, Dakafug.
Hey, stop squirming. I got you. Just give up. All right, gotta do another move to pin her then. So the rule, so basically it goes from grapple to pin to tie up. So go to pin. And I get a +5 as well.
Pretty sure that's going to beat her CMD too. Yeah, it is. Easily. She's just a little bard. Rook, it's your go again.
Rook is going to turn around and yell at Ennis. Why the fuck did you shoot her?
It was kind of a warning shot.
No, you shot her. There's no warning. You just shot her.
Okay.
Well, the other guy gave her a warning.
Alec, you can make an attack of opportunity as Actually, no. This is a spell-like ability. I don't think you get an attack of opportunity.
I get an attack of opportunity against spell-like abilities. We just talked
Yeah.
about that. If it's a supernatural ability, I don't get an attack of opportunity.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, it's like
Oh.
spell-like abilities can be supernatural. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, if it is a supernatural
So
ability,
I
then
just-
no, I
yeah,
don't.
let me check it. Let me check it quickly before I rule about whether or not you're gonna get an attack of opportunity. Yeah. You know what? It doesn't say on this page, so I'll just say yes for now because I was gonna rule it originally. So you can take that attack of opportunity against her.
Okay, I'm going to use non-lethal damage instead of lethal damage, since improved unarmed attack will let me do that.
Yep.
Punch her in the tit.
Yeah, but
He just
luckily
named
she
it
still
Fist.
gets. She still gets to act with her what she wanted to do because she doesn't lose the spell
No.
because it has the spell-like ability. So I need you to make a will save.
Shit.
I see, I see, I see. Well,
Man, that's my
You-
strongest save too. Fuck.
yeah, you rolled really badly. I was like, spell to do shit thing to do against him, but there's not much that else that can do because.
Fuck him up, Elli.
Roll this. Yeah, I will. uh, so you're dominated for 3 rounds.
Oh shit.
I really expected the cleric to save against that. I was like,
Yeah, the cleric should have.
have.
The cleric should have saved against that, but he rolled a fucking 3.
So she's pretty hurt, you know, and she turns around to me and she says, "You should kill that guy with the gun. He's a jerk."
Oh my god, she's a Valley Girl fawn. I hate her.
No, I'm definitely glad I shot her.
So it's your go next after hers. So, you get to make another will save, I think.
Do
Oh
I?
no,
Or is it
I think
before
it's
or
so
after?
high. I think it's I think you get a will save if it's a action that's antithetical to your existence or your party. knowledge.
yeah. So I guess like is it antithetical to your existence to fight a dude you've just met?
I've been working with him. He's been my friend, though. That is antithetical to what I do. If it was literally just a stranger on the street, no. But he's been joining me in jolly cooperation, so it is a
Jesus,
little
you need new
antithetical.
vocabulary.
So I think you make another will save and see if you beat the DC.
Alright, let's give this a shot.
I'm just having a look at the spell.
Hey,
I don't.
If that is a legitimate will save, then that's a 20-fucking-5.
Nah, sorry. You can generally force the subject to perform as you desire.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Yeah, because it's not command or suggestion. It's dominate.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, crap.
Sorry, man. You
Yeah,
had.
alright.
I was like, I would
board
have
game
loved
from
to give
Bradley.
that will save, but you are gonna go fight your new friend.
I'm sorry!
Asha, it's your go then.
motherfucker. How much?
Keep
I can
that
move
shit from
30 feet,
talking.
right?
Yep, you can.
Wait, hang on. There's a lot of people over there, though. I don't really want to go over there. What kind of stuff is like laying around this area?
Yeah, you could take a round to like break through the door and like climb through. You would definitely alert her to your presence.
No.
there if you-
I mean, what kind of like stuff? There's crates and barrels,
Crates and
presumably.
barrels. Yep.
Is there anything smaller
Barrels-
than that?
There's some debris around. Are you looking for like a small plank of wood to mage hand her with?
Basically.
Yeah, you can probably find something like that.
Alright,
throw-
let me just
You can
bop
throw a
this.
stick at her.
Let me. I just want to bop this bitch on the head. What do I roll to throw something at her?
But Alex gonna attack his buddy.
Oh, that's
As
true.
well.
Wait, you just said it's
It's
my
just-
turn.
Yeah, like he can roll his attacks and Endless can take care of that damage. That's not for me to take note of. That's for you guys to take note of.
Oh,
So-
wait. Is it my turn or is it their turn?
You can tell me what you're doing. They can roll and Endless can take the hit points he needs to take off because Alex got to attack him. But they don't need to tell me that. They're not my monsters. So they can just do it and you can tell me what you do. But Alec has to move to attack Endless.
I do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're dominated and that's what she told you to do.
Okay, well, sorry.
Yep, so just you can't say anything anyway, you're dominated. So just make the rolls.
His eyes say sorry.
Yeah, his eyes say sorry. And Endless, you know your AC, you know if they're gonna hit, you take the damage if necessary. Asha, what do you do?
I want to bop her on the head with debris.
Yep. So you can use your mage hand ability to try and throw the debris at her, make an attack. Just stab at your highest bonus.
That's the attack roll I go by.
The attack roll is what you go
Why do
by
I
for
do
to
3
hit. Damage is what you
damage?
go by for damage.
That's exactly on my AC.
Then you take 7 damage.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it had to be over or not.
No. To hit is equal AC. So you hit her with a plank of wood for 3 damage, and she's pretty unhappy about that. But she
has
doesn't
a splinter in her
exactly
face.
know where it came from yet.
That's fair. I'm just standing outside of the darkness by the window like a fucking creep.
And this is your go now. Alec is on you.
What's Rook been doing actually?
Yelling at you last turn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, so one of my feats, Quick Draw, lets me draw a weapon as a swift action at any
Yep.
time, or as a free action. Sorry.
Mhm.
To holster a weapon or whatever, so I can.
No,
switch
that's
weapons.
still a move action.
Okay. So how does that work?
It's actually listed in the rules that it's still a move action. If you want to drop the weapon you're holding and draw another one, you can do both of those things as a free action. But if you want to put a weapon away, it takes your move action. But you are getting a negative to AC because your weapons are ranged weapons, so they're not melee, and you're in melee combat right now.
I have.
You have that feat that
Which one is that again?
I'm not sure what it's called for gunslingers. If it's called something different, archers.
Precise shot. I have that feat, which lets
That
me
lets you
shoot
fire into combat.
in melee
that-
without the penalty.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean when you're holding a weapon that's not a melee weapon and someone runs up to you with a melee weapon, you take a negative 40 or negative 2, sorry, to your AC because you're defenseless. You have nothing to fend off that weapon with. You've only got like something very small in your hands that's not designed to deal with a sword or a spear. So
Oh, I see what you mean.
yeah, so you take that negative to your AC right now as well. So my advice to you would be to move the fuck away from your friend. Make a full round withdrawal, so that
Okay.
you can get like far away from him without provoking any attacks from him. And get out a melee weapon or run far enough away that you can shoot him and he can shoot you in next round. Because
I need to check.
you'll take
Kind of
attacks of
is,
opportunities from him for doing just about anything right now.
Oh yeah, good point actually.
Because you don't have a melee weapon in your hand, that's why.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, I get that. I'm just trying to think of how far I want to move away.
If you go diagonally, you can move your full move speed like 30 feet to here. But he can still... you should be okay. He might not be... Oh, yeah, he can still charge you next round. but
Okay. Yeah, I'll see how far I can move anyways.
meanwhile the bard's still wriggling against Zakafog, so I'll roll that.
Uh,
She cannot get out of his very strong.
this is kind of
Okay.
gunslinger centric question, but if something fires in a cone but is a specific type of round, does it count as a bullet or a cone? Or
Well,
or like pellets, I suppose.
yeah, it would mean that the bullet would explode and deal damage in a cone or something like that. The ammunition counts as a bullet. The shape of the damage is the cone. So
Okay.
it's not single target.
Oh yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out the range of the shot, sort of thing.
Well, the range and the cone will be different. The range on the shot will be whatever the range of the firearm says it is, its maximum range, and the cone will be specified in the shape of the cone. So usually it'll be like a 15-foot cone or a 10-foot cone. What's the ability? I can look it up for you in the rules.
Yeah, I was looking at it myself, but it's the weapon I was going to draw. I was going to use the entangling shot ammunition, alchemical cartridge, with the dragon pistol.
Do you have the dragon pistol drawn? Because you have to like.
No, I
draw...
was going to do that as I moved away, anyways.
It's a DC 15 reflex save, so it doesn't really matter. I think in this case, if it's loaded into the dragon pistol, it deals half damage to those hit by the cone, but the entangling shot itself is still the cold. So, you know, all those creatures it's going to hit have to make a reflex save to see if they're entangled.
Oh yeah, no, I was just trying to figure out the range that the shot would actually be.
Well, that'll be under the gun that you're firing it from.
Okay, because yeah, the ammo or
then it'll be the dragon gun. It'll be the range of the dragon gun.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's why I couldn't figure out, because it had a different range for cone and for a bullet. That's why I was trying to figure out if it was a
because the
or...
bullet is how far you can fire the shot, and the cone is what happens when the shot is fired and hits something.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense now.
So the bullet is fired at the maximum range of the weapon, and once the bullet is fired, the effect will be the shot hitting whoever and the cone happening. You know.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So then when I move away, would I open myself up to an attack of opportunity if I switched my weapons?
In a full round withdrawal, so you don't take any attacks of do anything. The idea is that you concentrate on avoiding their attacks of opportunity so you can safely get away. If you want to take an attack of opportunity, you can do something as you move away. So it's up to you whether you want to take the attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, that's why I was wondering if it would open me up to one.
But Alec, do you have a feat that gives you more than one attack of opportunity per round?
No, I only get one
well,
attack
don't
of
worry.
opportunity.
He already made his attack of opportunity against the fawn bitch. She took it and dominated him anyway with her spell-like ability.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Then in that case, I will move back to 20 feet, and as I do so, I will holster my revolver and pull out my, I guess, 15 feet. Pull out my dragon pistol that has the entangling shot loaded into it.
Okay.
Since that's kind of about as far as I can move here.
All right. So that brings us back to Dakafug, who, as I said, the bard didn't escape.
So has Rook gone yet?
Well, he goes after you.
Okay, just making sure. He's going to pull out some rope and tie her up. That's a -10 to what I'm trying to do. So let's see.
Yeah, let's see how we go. So that's 11. Or did you already minus the 10 for me?
That would be 11. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, unfortunately, she managed to break free. You did that.
I don't think she breaks the
But
pins.
you're still in the grapple.
Yeah, exactly.
She's still in the grapple, but like she manages to stop you from what you want to do because she can wriggle enough. You didn't beat her.
Oh,
Now
shit, you
it's-
get.
Now it's Rook's go.
Rook frowns as much as visible on a beak and rushes forward with his falcon and just yells, "I gave you every opportunity!"
Your friend shot me. Ooh. That hits her AC. So let me take note of that. Ouch. She's looking pretty fucked up. But she gets to go after you.
Can he say yield as a free action too?
Yeah, you can speak as a free action. That's
Okay. He basically slashes at her and says, "Yield!"
she's I don't know, she doesn't trust you guys that much. She was gonna talk to you and she got shot, so she's
Whoops.
she's gonna no,
Whoops.
she doesn't trust. I mean, her friend's also being her friend's also being beaten up right now, trying to tie up. So she's, you know what? She's gonna make an attack against you, just a regular attack with her dagger. We'll see if she hits.
You're a monk.
She might.
Tie the bitch up.
Yeah, she might.
I'm not that kind of monk.
What's your AC? I don't think she does.
My AC is 18.
Yeah, she misses by 1. So it's a pretty close.
So she slashes at me. She is not yielding. Is what you're telling me.
She's like, back off, buddy. You come in here. You know, we're homeless. You come in here and you shoot us and attack us.
You stole the booze.
Look, Rook is really confused how Ennis is able to talk through walls.
She yells really loud.
Yeah,
Then
yell it.
stop. And I will make them stop.
Well, it's Alex go now.
Okay, well, we're just talking as an immediate action. It's okay.
Yeah.
She's like, she's sizing it. We'll see what she decides to do. She doesn't call her friend Alec off though. She's like, defend me. So he doesn't chase after Ennis.
Okay, so
Just
what am I
saying,
doing?
Rook stood there for 2 turns, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, she's not getting him to attack you. She's getting him there so that if you attack her again, he will. Is her plan.
If I attack her again, I don't think she's gonna survive it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you don't know. Asha.
Asha, fuck. Let's see. Can I just continue bonking the fawn on the head with a plank?
Yeah, you can do it. Roll again. Use your mage hand. Throw some wood at her. Roll the
Oh,
crit.
Sit down!
that's 2 crits in a fucking row.
I might have. Did I break her neck?
No, you
bonking
didn't
on the
break
head.
her neck.
It's not lethal damage, isn't it?
Yeah, she's got more hit points than that anyway. But she's looking pretty annoyed, and she's like, "Stop doing that!" Ennis, it's your go. You are no longer being menaced by your big, strong-armed friend.
Okay. So the range of the bullet is the max range of the gun, and then the cone expands out from like the range of the bullet. Is
That's
that what
right,
you were
where
saying?
the bullet hits. So if you want the bullet to hit here, the cone expands from here.
Oh no, I wasn't worried about her so much.
No, I'm just trying to explain. So you want it to hit here, the cone expands from there. You want it to hit here, cone expands from there. So you decide the square you want it to hit, and then the cone is determined from there.
Well,
I guess a good question is, can he see his target for that doorway, the open doorway?
Yeah, that was going to be the next question.
Yeah, it depends who the target is. Really,
Alec.
he probably has to get a bit closer if he wants to see, like Alec. He could probably see Rook pretty easily. Alec would get some concealment, because it's a weird angle for him to shoot through the door, but he could still do it if he wanted to. Alec would just get a +2 to his AC.
I can't shoot when I move, can I?
You can
Yeah, you
move
can. It's a
30
standard
feet and
action.
take an action, which is anything
Ah,
you wanted
okay.
to. You couldn't do that before because he was menacing you. So, and you have no melee weapon, so you've only got ranged weapon. So if someone with a melee weapon comes up to you, you can't do anything without provoking an attack of opportunity because you've got no way to defend yourself.
Ah, okay.
So that's just a general rule about melee and range. So that's why even an archer, even an elven archer, will have a longsword on them when you kill them and you loot their corpse. That's so that they can drop their bow and draw their longsword as a free action and defend themselves when someone rushes
Yeah,
them.
that makes sense. It was good to have a shield type thing, but the guns cost too much.
Yeah, that still wouldn't help though because it's not a melee weapon. You need a melee weapon to defend yourself against another melee weapon. So the rule standard is that if you don't have a melee weapon in your hand, when someone holding a melee weapon charges you, you take a negative and you provoke attacks of opportunity because you've got
Okay.
no way to defend yourself. And that's
Unless you have the
standard
feat.
yeah, there's a feat that makes it so that that doesn't apply to you, but this is standard all the way from like 3.0. So
That makes sense, actually, now that I think about it. Well, okay, first off, I'll move back to the
It
doorway
is.
for now.
yeah.
Next. Yeah, that's just in range. If I shoot at the fawn again, is there any risk of hitting Rook?
I think Surface is in the way, isn't he?
Well, he's got the feat that lets him shoot into combat, so he doesn't have to worry about that. It just depends on the effect of the ammunition. If you're just shooting her, no. If you're shooting one of your entangling shot cartridges, then yeah, because the cone will affect the squares near her.
Well,
I need to look
square,
at the size of the cone so
yeah,
that I can determine that.
the
So it's the
square,
dragon pistol.
yeah, and the square Rook is in now is at the max range from where I am.
So it's a 15-foot cone, and it has a 10 range increment when firing. So did you say its maximum range is 20 feet?
Yeah, for the pistol itself.
Yep. So
Oh.
it only
Okay.
has so it has a 10-foot range increment when firing a bullet. So that means that it fires 10 feet less, or you take a negative to your hit roll. So you can either fire it 10 feet and not take a negative, or fire it the 20 feet and take -2 to your hit roll for firing it past its range increment.
What is my 2 hit?
That's your attack bonus, whatever you roll to hit on your front page.
I will fire it at 20 feet then and take the.
So you take a -2. Yep. And are you using your entangling shot?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 15-foot cone from this square.
So yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the fawn with the entangling shot to try and entangle her. So yeah, I'll just do the regular roll and half it.
You'll have to make a reflex save, Rook.
Oh, I thought he was outside it actually still.
Well, it's going to make a 15-foot cone from here. And it's not like a spell that's magical. It's like a bullet bursting. So it's going to affect 15 feet from her.
Oh yeah, but it's a cone, so I thought it would go forward.
It can't really. I mean, then it's going to hit Axa, and she's going to make a reflex save. Someone's going to make a reflex save in this situation.
But she's outside.
Then you're firing a bullet that's going to smash apart into other little bullets. It's going to break through the windows.
Oh, okay.
Sarcophag break through the door. You know, like these aren't made of adamantium. It's a heritage building, and you're firing a gun. So a gun that explodes, no less.
I
A gun that
suppose that's a fair
explodes with
point.
a sticky alchemical substance. So it's not like a spell where you can precisely target it. You're firing a shot at her to hit her. Once it hits her, it explodes and does this extra effect. I either rule it that way, or I rule it that it does a 15-foot cone from you and affects Rook anyway. So at least this way Rook doesn't take any damage. He's just got to make a reflex save.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with that then.
I mean, that's the thing, like, when you're playing classes that use all these extra fancy mechanics, it's a really good idea to have a really solid understanding of how cones and shapes and how dealing with area effects from, like, you know, splash or splatter attacks and stuff work, because it can get really complicated.
Yeah, I can see how. Though any of this would have been pretty complicated for me.
Yeah, it's a complicated game, and the fancier you try and make your character, the more complicated combat becomes. That's just part and parcel of these kind of D&D games.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're gonna roll to shoot at her, and Rook, you're gonna make a reflex save, and so is she.
Okay.
And you can tell me what.
Sorry, I
her
had a phone
damage
call,
is.
so I missed most of that, but I can do a reflex save.
Yeah. All right. So.
Not a very good one, but I can roll one.
Don't worry, I didn't roll so great either.
Was it a Tanglefoot cartridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a 13, isn't it, though?
Yeah, it's not very high.
It's a 15.
It's a 15?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
DC 15 reflex.
Well, then I'm
Well,
stuck. But that's
yeah,
okay.
2d4 rounds.
and she's not.
She made the save.
She got 15.
That's fine. I'm a ranged character.
It's then Selena's go after that. She's the bard, and she's really trying to get the fuck out of here. She cannot beat Dakafar. Like, I know she can't. She can't break out. He's got a really good CMP, T and CMP. So she's just stuck there. Dakafar, it's your go.
You're touch her up again.
Yep. She doesn't want to let you. But you managed to this time.
Hey, Dr. Fug, the best.
So you tie up the bard. Rook, you are stuck.
I free action, sigh.
Hey, let me get a hold of her. I'll get her wrangled up too.
Free action, sigh as a move action. Which, if I don't move, can I take a move action?
In the Tanglefoot, aren't you glued to the wall the same way that
I don't know. I can't
Alfred
find
was?
Tanglefoot cartridge.
It's
Yeah.
it's
I should be glued to the floor,
floor,
but I'm not
essentially,
prone
yeah.
as far as I know.
Yeah, you shouldn't be prone.
Yeah, I can't find the Tanglefoot cartridge, so
I just
It's
assume that it has
entangling.
Tanglefoot back.
Entangled. The character is ensnared. Impedes movement, but does not entirely prevent it.
Okay, so yeah, you can still move then. But,
well, I don't want to move. I want to take a move action. I want to put my sword away and take out my bow.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Okay.
What this? You know, it doesn't actually have. Yeah, let me read the rules for entangled.
Okay. I mean, I'll roll another save if I need to or something
Yeah,
like that.
to break out of
I looked it up. I could not find it, so that's why I asked.
You're taking a -2 penalty on all attack rolls and a -4 penalty to dexterity. But you can still move around and take actions. You just can't run or charge.
Okay.
So that's just...
But she hasn't moved yet, yeah, right?
No, she hasn't done anything yet. You'll go before her.
Okay, then I'm going to take up my bow, I'm going to perfect strike, and I'm going to flurry of blows.
Alright.
And I'm going to spend another key and do an additional attack.
Alright, roll.
We're gonna fucking kill her.
Because I'm a little angry at the moment in character.
I was trying to be nice.
So I'm going to take
After
the
I
20 on the first one.
Yep. You knock her out. You can kill her if you want.
I don't want to kill her. I
Yeah,
just
she's-
literally want to violently make her go unconscious.
She's bleeding out on the floor. You're covered in sticky stuff. Now her face and body is all covered in sticky
Is
stuff.
Alec released from domination?
Yes, once she's unconscious.
As a free action, can I stickily turn around in place of a 5-foot step?
Yeah, you can do
Rook
that.
turns around and glares Tengu death beams at Innis.
My bad.
Do believe
So-
there's a reflex save against that.
Dr. Fug wins. Dr. Fug wins.
Yeah, Darkafag tied up the bard. He's looking pretty distressed right now.
Yeah, he's like literally like hoisting her up over his shoulders, like over his arms, like basically like pressing her over his head while he's screaming. Dr. Fug wins.
Alec is really confused. He just kind of turns.
Yeah, you are so confused. You don't know what's happened for the last few seconds. You've just been... You're like... It's all a blur to you.
I need a fucking bath.
Why are you stuck to the floor? What happened to our jolly cooperation?
Just no! No!
Isn't that?
And he points at Innis. No!
Ain't that how Umi's might?
You yell at me for shooting her. You yell at me for trying not to kill her.
Well,
just
where
can't
did she
win.
go?
She's on the floor, bleeding out. Anyone
Oh.
stabilize her?
Yeah,
I
I'll
can-
stabilize her. I
Yeah,
guess.
you
Asha's just like telekinetically
She's on
poking her
negative.
with a plank.
7 hit points.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna
she's
go ahead and
pretty close to dying.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Let me,
stable
let
her.
me use my. let
I've
me
got an
use my
11 on
ability it.
heal.
I'm
Actually, wait,
magically
I don't even
giving
need
her
to.
the stick.
No, fuck that. I'm gonna use my rod of cure light wounds on her. I don't even fucking need to roll.
Wait, your rod of cure
I'm
light
sorry,
wounds.
my
Loki's not
wand.
good
He
at
slaps
children.
his dick against her face.
No, it's my.
Let
Let me
Please.
whip this out.
I wanted
Dungeons
to.
and Dragons?
I wanted
More
to press
dragging
the
these
hot-
balls on her face.
You know what? I have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to let you guys discuss what you want to do. We can assume she's stabilized and you're going to heal her if you want to talk to
Yes.
her. You can
I'm
That's
gonna
what
go
you
ahead
wanna
and
do.
use my fucking wand of cure light wounds because nobody
So,
needs to fucking
I'll be
roll
back
shit because
really
you'll fuck it
soon.
up.
I don't need to roll for this either.
Hey, is this a wand or a rod?
Rod.
No, it's a
R-O-D,
wand.
if I'm
No,
not-
it's a
It's a
wand.
Okay,
wand.
so
It's not a rod.
so we
I thought it was.
misheard you.
so shit. So we're not Pornhub now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is not.
Brazzers.
It is not a rod. It is a wand. I was wrong, but she is stabilized now because anytime you take magical healing after you go negative hit points, you are stabilized. She's still at fucking -2 hit points, but she's stabilized.
I wanted to press the hot barrel of this gun to stop the bleeding.
No, back away. Doesn't that do damage? You could
Nope.
kill her. Oh, okay.
No, it's actually an ability called Stop Bleeding, where after an attack, I press the barrel against someone to stop bleeding.
Okay, but you would have to make an attack.
I did just make an attack.
Oh.
Rook, covered in glue, just walks past Innis and just drags his sticky hand through his hair and walks out the door.
He's bald.
Well,
You still got eyebrows.
And once he puts the glue on your head, he reaches down, picks up some grass, and gives you a toupee. Then he walks off, his hand covered in grass.
Now use green like green. Just know it's green, so don't get any funny ideas here.
What's with the browser's logo?
It's because
I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Who's been drawing? Who's drawing dicks? Who's drawing dicks?
Yeah, I'm actually going to use a second charge of my wand just because I've got fucking 50 charges on this goddamn thing, and if we need 50 Cure Light Wounds spells before this one shot is done, I don't
Wad
even
of
know what
heal
to...
light wounds?
Yeah, my wad. I'm going to give him a wad right all over the face.
That's disgusting. I'm not even sorry about that logo now.
Yes, it's quite fitting now.
There we go. She's now got fucking 6 hit points back.
Rook is washing himself in the river, all preening and everything, and he kind of yells back over, "Will someone at least go check the barrels and see what they are?"
I can't
will
get in the door. There's
check-
a bunch of giant men blocking it.
I will check the barrels as soon as the GM comes back to tell me what's in the barrels.
Yeah, because as soon as he does, Jacob was gonna punch a fist through it and start pick up the barrel and start drinking it.
Straight from the barrel.
Yep. So he finds like it's rat poison. That part's just gonna be fine, but it's just still.
Alright, I come back, I see Brazzers.
They were
It's because
talking
they got
about
my
wads and rods.
Yeah, they got my wad of Cure Light Wounds all over their face.
This is
Okay.
smut role playing now.
Alright.
We're playing Fatal. We've transitioned.
So,
We decided after we stabilized the what's or nuts, we're gonna check the barrels and boxes and see if we can find the alcohol.
yeah. You also notice that the bard seems really confused. She's like, "Why am I tied up? What's going on?
Was I-
Why am I here?
Because I tied you up,
But why am I here?"
We followed the track of the stolen spirits, and
What
it
stolen
came...
spirits?
Don't play dumb with me, young
I've got
lady.
no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna roll sense motive.
Same here.
I'm gonna spend a minute washing.
Yeah, yeah. I like
That
that
wad
link, by
out of
the
your
way.
feathers.
You guys
Motherfucker.
both, even you, Asha, determined, and I assume that you're inside somewhere away from everyone.
I'm
Talk
peering through
easy.
the window like a fucking creep. Now
Oh.
leave me out there where I belong.
Okay, okay. It's very muffled, the conversation. So, but even you think the way she looks kind of looks a little bit like the way that Alec looked when he snapped out of the domination, but way worse. Alec,
Oi.
you got the highest. Do you think that she's been under the influence of the same thing you were under the influence of for quite some time?
Oh, the trickery of this fey beast has befouled this poor creature.
Oh,
Well,
so
he
you
does
that,
know more words.
that goofy woo-woo shit? Alright, let's tie her up
Yep.
and figure out what's going on.
Let's definitely tie.
So
the
you
creature
tie up the unconscious but stabilized creature, the fawn girl, and you check the crates that are there. There's definitely some that have already been transported, you think. They're not all there, but there's a lot of them there. And yes, they have the wine and the cider in them. When
Oh, great.
100%.
We're having a party. Gets Decaflight goes up to one of the barrels. Do I need to roll to punch a fist through one of them?
No, they're designed to be opened.
Okay, so Decaflight punches his fist through one of them.
I know they're designed to be
Find
open. That
boobs?
wasn't the question.
Yeah, they're not as tough as the door.
So he starts chugging. He let other people question the fate when she wakes up. The fawn, I guess.
Yep.
Dr.
So you
Fogg,
guys wait for her to wake up or you heal her up?
we healed her up. Well,
she's
she doesn't have many hit points, but she's not.
yeah. You see
negative
those
anymore.
those two
So
1d8 plus ones. Those were both her healing.
So this is what you heal her to.
Yeah.
After you discuss everything and you check and you. What do you do with the bard? Do you untie her? She's really upset. She says she's going to lose her job.
Where do you work?
My name's Selena. I work at all the taverns in town. I was on my way. The last thing I can remember is being on my way to a gig, and I guess I never showed up for it.
She said the truth. You couldn't tie her. Duckifog won
wait.
anyway, so Oswin,
Selena,
she knows better now.
what you recall mentioned Selena that might have an issue with him.
Krongle, he
That's
did.
true.
He did.
Why would you have an issue with Mr. Krongle?
He doesn't want me to play this year's Christmas party because I got really drunk. Actually, that was where I was the last time I remember anything clearly. I was on my way back from the vineyards. We had a bit of a fight, but you know, sometimes I drink too much and I mess up my set at Christmas, you know, because it's Christmas. It's such a fun time.
What's the
Bah
proof,
humbug.
Ellie? What's the proof of the wine?
The jungle juice is pretty high proof.
Okay.
I'd say you're chugging back something that's probably about 85 to 90 proof. The
Okay.
cider is 64%.
Do you need me to make a fortitude save so you can avoid getting drunk?
Aren't
How
you
much of
like
it are you
7
drink?
feet tall?
He's drinking from the
Um,
barrel.
You're drinking it straight from the barrel, the cider?
Yeah, the jungle
You're
juice.
drinking the jungle juice. Look, you can get merrily drunk with your size off of like one of those bottles. If you're gonna drink a second bottle, you're gonna have to start making fortitude saves.
He's not
Okay.
drinking bottles. He's drinking barrels.
Oh, the ciders and the barrels, the crates have bottles of the jungle juice in them, so they're bottled up.
Oh,
Alright,
well, in that case, I'm going to take
Or
one
if
of
you
those
say so.
bottles.
Krongle did say he'd give you some, so
Is that enough
Yeah,
to
but
avoid
then I'd
getting
have to
drunk?
wait.
until your fourth bottle, and then you'll need to make another one.
Okay.
Having rinsed off the sticky stuff, Rook has returned and he kind of cuts the rope behind Selena and says, "Don't try to leave yet." Who is that fawn?
I've never seen it before in my life.
We believe she was dominated same way I was. Got into my head, man. Made me do things, man.
You
That
thought with
creature's
brain juice that she did that.
wrong.
This has evolved into an entirely different character, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Do you
This is
need a
what
Slim
happens
Jim
after it
over
dominates, Bo, you know? Like, you know, you fuck with people's heads and they come back different people, man.
Duckifog puts down the Jamba Juice, or whatever the fuck it's called. Walks up to the far and says, "Hey, why'd you steal the Jamba Juice?"
Isn't she unconscious?
Oh, well, no, you
Hold
guys
on.
wake her up to talk to her when you're ready. You rolled the hit points to do it. I just assumed you'd leave her asleep so she couldn't pull any tricky business and, you know, use a spell-like ability against anybody. Because she could do that while she was tied up if she wasn't unconscious. And yeah. You wake her up and you ask her. And she says, Krampus made me.
Krumpa. Who's Krumpa? Yeah.
Krampus.
Krumpa.
Krampus, he's the boss around here.
Where
Hey,
can
hey,
we
hey, hey.
find him?
Hey, Duckifog points, like literally presses his finger onto her forehead. Oh, it's the boss here. You get that? Who's this Krumpa?
I
Krampus,
think she means the guy who hired us.
No, that's
Or was that?
That's Krongle.
That's Krongle. He makes the best wine in all the realms. I'm telling you.
And okay. So who's the Krumpa?
Krampus He's
Crampus.
the boss. You can get to his kingdom across the sea.
Darkerfolk's pretty good at swimming.
You don't have to swim. You just have to wait for the tide. The tide always brings Krampus.
You say Darkerfolk can't swim?
I think she means that he's on the island thing. Fuck.
Hook Island.
Hook Island.
The island thing. Fuck, brother.
Alec is his memory's still a bit fuddled.
Yes. He's not quite fungus, but he's fuddled.
Asha.
Why are you stealing the Grajamba juice?
For the party.
What party?
Our party.
What
For
party?
Christmas. For Christmas.
What the fuck is Christmas?
It's the mass of Chris. Everyone around here knows Chris. He was the nicest person to ever live.
I'm just gonna try to pull this grass out while letting the orc interrogate him while drinking this jungle juice.
It tastes really
It's
nice.
called Jamba juice.
It's made from blackberry.
Yeah, that.
And obviously he's an alchemist. Like I said, he used polypurpose panacea. So it's like it makes you feel great. It's exactly the kind of thing that Faze would want to drink.
Okay.
All my high sense motive people can figure that out if they take a sip.
Asha, why don't you
Yeah.
go notify Krongle that we found some of his wine? Because I'm not carrying it back.
Asha goes to talk to Krungle. It takes her about 25 minutes to get there. And it'll take her and assumedly Krungle about 25 minutes to get back. We'll see what else you guys want to say to this person. And then, yeah, we'll talk. Asha and I will talk. We'll see how Asha meeting Krungle goes.
Oh shit, I have to talk. Oh god, what have you done to me, Rook?
Should we
It's
have
great.
left her to go
He's
on
not
her
a
own?
very happy person right now either.
So, the bard asks, can I go now?
No, you're involved, whether you like it or not. Stay here for at least a little while longer.
Can someone tell my parents where I am?
As soon as we get this taken care of, we will. All
They're
right?
probably really worried about me. What day?
I mean, they should be if you were, controlled
Like,
and robbed.
Is
of-
it really going to be Christmas tomorrow?
We have no idea.
The players were never told the date. A calendar
Listen,
on
we
the
saw
wall
decorations,
displays.
something's coming, something about a goose getting fat, but I think that was a derogatory term for Chris. I'm not sure. We're not used to your local customs. I'm sorry, all right? It's been a long day. I'm still kind of sticky. Just relax for now, okay?
She sits down on one of the crates
Man.
and
You Umis
Like-
are weird with your mating rituals.
picks her lute back up and starts to play like really softly. Just some sort of sad, confused sounding music.
No, you stop that. No, we're not doing this rhyming or music shit. You sit down and you wait.
Should I tie her up again?
She puts the lute back down.
He just kind of exasperated points at her and then points at Dakafuck, points at her again.
She nods. She just looks at her fingernails for a while.
Okay. We're going to do where's this island at?
Well, it'll matter the time of day you go there, obviously.
Where's the
When's the
fucking
next
island?
time we can get across the land bridge?
Whenever the tide is low enough to walk.
Okay.
But
Slow
You'll
time.
have some trouble getting there. She giggles.
Why would we have trouble?
Well, because Crampus thinks of everything.
He doesn't think of jolly cooperation.
Oh my fucking god. I'm glad Asha left. That plank would have
this
found
way-
your head.
Let's
Well,
go crop the
I'll
compass.
show you how to get there if you take me with you.
Yeah, I was planning on doing it anyway. Dr. Fug will actually literally shove her into a burlap sack and then pick her up over her shoulder.
Well, that's better than what I was going to suggest.
Yeah.
So let's jump back really quickly to Asher and Krungle. Everybody's still in here, so I'll delete all of you guys because you're not here.
No!
Delete it.
It's only Asher and Krungle. So you head up, and Krungle comes over. He goes, "Oh, hey."
Oh, we found wine.
Was it my wine?
Did you put your name on it?
Guys, why
Yeah,
did we
did you
send
read
her?
it?
That's
Fuck
what I
you,
was
Locust.
asking.
Did you see my name on the wine?
No, that's why I was asking if you put your name on the wine.
Yeah, I put my name on the wine.
Would you like the wine we found instead?
It did have his name on it, didn't it? Am I
She
mistaken?
can't read.
Oh, that's right.
You fucker sent the worst character to choose.
Didn't even know.
Krungle says, well, I mean, no, I don't. I want my wine. Do you think it's my wine? What happened? Tell me what happened. Tell me about it. What was your name again?
Asha.
Asha. Okay. Tell me what happened slowly.
There was a building, and we went in, and there were two people.
Mm-hmm.
And then the big angry green guy just kind of ran through the door. And then he just kind of ran through the first person. And then there was
What did the first person look
something.
like? You shot something. Wait, what
A
is
silver pog.
Obviously, Asha describes the bard. That does
racist.
sound like Selena.
Yeah, no, that was her name. And she, there's a
Why
fawn.
don't you take Fawn? Why don't you take me with you?
That's a good idea.
So
just stay, don't come close to me.
I'm gonna take Krungle.
You just walk over there.
Where are you guys? Back to here.
Whose
I
idea
didn't
was it
bring
to let her
Asha.
go alone?
Sorry, Asha. Oh no, you're at the top.
No, I'm here.
Yeah,
And
good.
I'm far away from this man.
You'll be safe next to the Brazers logo.
So Krungle comes in, and he's like, "Whoa!" And he's like, "Selena, what the hell?"
Don't use our Lord's name in vain.
Hey, you got a good job with this, you know that, kid?
He checks out the wine that you guys are drinking, and he's like, "Yeah, that's jungle juice, all right."
Jamba juice.
Rook kind of
smell it on this
intercepts.
guy's breath.
We were tasting it to make sure it was yours.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah.
everyone knows how good mine is, so.
This
Yeah,
isn't
then
all
it
of it
gets-
either.
This gets still some of it.
He
right
looks
here.
around, he goes, no, it's not.
Apparently
But it
someone
is
named
some of it.
Krampus has the rest of it.
Crump up.
Krampus?
We're gonna crump that kid.
That horned chick, she said something about a fawn? Like a deer?
Yeah, she's in this bag right here. He like
Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
Like,
the
pulls on the
fawn
shoulder
is
and
like
holds it up.
making muffled cries.
Asha's just
Krampus.
rubbing her horns in a very self-conscious manner.
Okay. Well, look, what are you doing with the person in the bag?
I was
We're
show
gonna take
her
him
that
to
I'm
find the Krampus, and then we're gonna punch him.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
Hey,
find the
Dad.
Krampus. You're gonna keep looking for the rest of it.
Snap him into a
Yes,
Slim
we
Jim.
are.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll head into town, and I'll get some people to help me transport this stuff. It all needed to go down to the beach to be loaded onto the boat for the boat party anyway. So I guess in a way they kind of did us a bit of a favor moving it down here.
Also, could you take Selena home? We believe she may have been brought into this against her will, despite your disagreements.
Yeah, I mean, Selena's alright. She's just a bit of a skank when she's drunk. Come on.
Sounds like
He
my
takes-
type of person.
He takes Selena home. Yeah,
He
she
called
was
her
the
a
Fawn's type.
skank. That's
He
pretty
was the
good.
Fawn's type of person too.
All right, let's go.
She's gonna be remembering stuff later and being like, "Man, I showed so many people my tits." Because the Fawn would have just been like, "Oh yeah,
Fawn's gone wild.
yeah." Basically, she'd invite all her pixie friends around. All right, so does anybody ask the Fawn any identifying information? Does anybody get any information about the Fawn or the Crampus? Any more
We
information
didn't get
from
her
her?
until she disappeared into the sack.
But
Zuckerberg is going to punch everybody on the island at this point, so no.
Yep. All right. So she's in the sack.
should
And
we at
you
least
guys-
know the Fawn's name? I mean,
Hey,
maybe we should use some
Did you
kind of
gag her?
identifying moniker.
No, she's just in the bag
yeah,
yelling.
she's just in a sack.
yeah. That's what I'm just checking. Like, Darker fuck, make a will
Can
save.
you
my
not say
friend.
darka fuck?
Oh, so she's trying
It's
to. She's trying
fucking
to
with
manipulate him?
me.
Oh God, this is not going to be good if she wins.
You're really lucky because you beat it by 1. Because it's a pretty high save.
Okay, so he realizes he's going to get fucked with, so he actually is going to put the bag down, open up, and gag her.
Yeah.
Gag-
that's-
I'm amazed. That is some restraint. I was just expecting you to put the bag on the ground and stomp on it.
She's like,
Quiet
she's not
time
going to
now.
be able to beat your CMB because her CMD is really low. So you
You'll
can.
see what I'm going to do. You're going to see what I'm going to do in a moment.
She's tied up. She's tied up as well, so you can gag her and put her back in the bag to transport her if that's your method of transporting.
Yep.
See, I just imagined you taking the bag going, sleepy time now.
Well, I see. You see, I didn't want to do that right now because you're going to see what I'm going to do. You're going to see what I'm going to do.
He just swings the bag with the Fawn inside it at the wall and beats her unconscious.
Just throws it in the water.
I guess we'll just continue calling her "Hey You."
Yeah, so
All
Also,
right,
does
we'll
does
take our
anyone know
Fawn
when
with us.
the tide is low?
No,
Right here?
no one asked her that either. But
She was being cryptic and annoying, so I guess we'll just wander down to the ocean and wait for the tide to go out.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
We can
Well,
bond.
I'll take it. I'll take another bottle on my way out for the wait.
how heavy is she,
You-
by the way? Like, 'cause I wanna
she's
make
not
sure
very
she's-
heavy.
Okay,
Oh,
yes,
heavy.
a light load.
Oh, look,
okay.
the Brazzers logo
Brazzers.
came with us.
Excellent.
Get out of the way, Duckerfuck. I'm trying to get rid of this Brazzers logo. Get out of it, asshole. No.
I'm not. You're moving me. I ain't moving me.
All right, it's gone. Yep, so she's with you in the bag. Gagged now.
Back again.
And you guys are down by the docks are over this way, the private docks. So you guys are just down at the beach. See the river here. And the ocean here. And the islands across from you in this direction.
Could you
What
ping again?
do? Yes. The islands in this direction.
What's the status on the tide currently?
Yeah, it's you can see that there's a sandbar that obviously comes up when it gets to low tide. It's getting dark, so you're gonna need a light source soon.
But I have really good night vision.
Yeah, you do, but not everybody.
I
does.
cast
I
light
have
on the
light.
burlap sack.
I have.
So the burlap sacks shine as your torch, and the
Damn
tide's
it, you
already
learned that from Varys.
the tide's already quite low. So
I'm gonna dunk my head in this water
you,
and try
you
and
can
wash
see now that you've got light, you can walk easily across a sandbar to Hook Island if you wanted to, but you can also see something else now.
Is it less than 60 feet
Oh,
away?
those are Satan's.
Oh, I didn't mean to move closer to the Satans.
Hey, it's those Kirby bit things.
It is. There's
I
quite a
guess
few of them.
nobody else took care
Why
of
are
them.
there so many?
Well, because Krampus thinks of everything.
Can we call it
I
exterminator?
guarantee you, Crampus has not predicted Docafuck.
No, he hasn't. It's true.
Nobody expects the Duck-a-fuck.
But there's definitely a few of them as you guys are approaching.
Ellie, I have a
You can
really
see
important question.
Yep.
How
burlap
much does
sack.
one of these things weigh?
They don't actually weigh a lot, and they're big, but they're like a big lobster. A big
Can I mage
heavy
hand one?
lobster. No, it's heavier than you can mage hand. It's
I wanted to
about
beat one with another one.
it's
That
about the
would've
size
been
of a
great.
small dog.
Okay, initiative time?
Yeah. If you guys want to cross the shoals and cross that thing, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
go through these guys.
No, we just go to the beach and go fuck it and walk away.
Fuck it, yeah. We got him back some of his booze.
We're getting awesome rolls tonight, guys. We're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, luckier than last night, I will say that much.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
rolled
Yeah.
a lot of ones last night.
Punch
Yeah.
the ghost.
Alright, let me write down everybody's initiative. Also, how's everybody going in terms of the tide level for our friend over in Ireland there?
Yeah, I'm fine since I had coffee and bourbon.
Hey, nice. All
I'm
right.
sober now, but otherwise fine.
A tragedy.
I am also sober and
Look at
fine.
these. Look at these rolls.
I did run out of coffee.
Me too. I still have caffeinated beverage.
Alec and you guys need to decide between each other who's gonna go first or re-roll against each other. It's up to you.
What's your dex, Alec?
My dex is 17.
Okay, you go first then.
Okay.
No. Brittany goes first. He has 25.
No,
Well, he was
yeah, no,
asking between
Alec
me
goes
and Alec
Oh,
because
okay.
they got the same roll.
because I'm 16.
So I do go first then.
Yeah, you go first. But those two both got 23 for initiative.
Since talking is a
Asha, I need you to re-roll actually.
Oh, okay.
You got the same initiative as the monsters.
Oh,
You go before them. So they
get
actually
out of the way, bitches.
Oh,
they actually
apparently
bring
she's
up
first.
the rear of everything. She's only rolling against the reef claws because she got a 14 and so did they. So you see all these reef claws around as you're approaching now that you have light. I was wondering if you'd go in there dark and they'd get to surprise you, but they don't. So you can act. Ennis, what do you want to do?
So, bird guy, is it okay for me to shoot these things?
That's racist.
Yes.
Okay,
No.
good.
He's right. It's bird
I
boy.
was more upset you shot me. The other person before they could talk.
Okay, so, well, during initiative, because I can do it, I drew the dragon pistol with, this time, dragon's breath loaded into it.
Okay.
And, well, I guess I'll fire at this group directly in front of me. And, oh no, I can't use any of my, oh wait, can I? No, I don't think I could use any special stuff. So it's just a regular roll. And, well, yeah, first tell me if it hits or not.
Let me double check, but I think the AC. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
And it's this guy, right?
Well, this shoots in a cone as well.
So how many will it hit? 15?
I guess so. It just says it shoots in a cone and produces a cone of fire.
It's
Which-
still.
I
If
think-
you're aiming for the one closest to you, it'll hit its square, the 2 squares next to it, and the 3 squares above it. So it'll actually miss this guy. This guy. It'll miss these two with 15 feet.
What if I shoot
This guy,
yeah.
you'll hit. If you shoot this guy, you'll hit this guy as well. So if you're using an area effect, I'd say shoot it at these two.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah. So
Uh,
they both take 9 damage then.
Also, this round does 2d6 fire damage.
Roll that. Okay. They don't look like they take as much fire damage as something usually would, but they screech out in pain, and they definitely look pretty.
Oh yeah, it's a
Their
DC
exoskeleton looks pretty broken. Oh, they got a reflex save?
Yeah, DC 15 for half.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, they will we having lobster tonight, gits?
There's a
Okay, so
reward on
they
each
passed
one?
their reflex save. So their exoskeletons are still pretty busted up, though. So they're looking pretty hurt.
Little toasty.
Alec, it's your go next.
Okay. That's not what I wanted to do at all.
I thought you said you were sober now.
That doesn't mean I'm smart. Okay.
Fair enough.
Alec's gonna walk up, and he's gonna go ahead and cast Fist.
Yeah. So he casts Fist. Roll to hit.
One
He
sec.
hits. You put a really good punch into it, and you feel its exoskeleton crunch underneath you. It's really spiny, though. So it does deal 1d3 damage back to you
Okay.
as you do that. And
I'm
you
also going to use one of my uses, a Touch of Chaos. Anytime the target creature that I just punched rolls a d20, he must roll twice and take the less favorable result.
Oh, he doesn't have to roll against you. This is just an effect when
Right,
you punch
no,
it.
but this is, that's a status effect. I just punched into him.
Yeah.
So, but I will take the 1d3 damage.
Yeah, it's just 2 damage. And so what are you doing with your chaos thing? Basically, when it attacks you, you get...
No, when it does anything that rolls a 1d20. Well, any d20. Anytime it rolls a d20, it has to roll 2 and take the less favorable result.
All right. So all of its reflex saves, etc.
All of its reflex saves, all of its attacks, everything that rolls a d20.
All right, Rook.
Rook is going to calmly take a 5-foot step back in drawing his bow, and he is going to Fury of Blows, because why hold on to them? With an additional key, so it's going to be 3 targets. First one is going to be the closest to him. One is going to be the closest to him. Second one is going to be the next furthest, right here. And the third one's going to be this one guy right here.
Yep. All right, let's do it. that is all hits.
Not great damage, but it works.
No, not great damage, but they all, like, you know, arrows punch into them, and you don't take any damage from hitting them, which is always.
And for what it's worth,
bonus.
those are durable arrows. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, they'll survive the sea. Dakafog.
All right, yeah.
Do you drop your sack?
Yeah, he drops his sack and then strolls up to
Yep.
Lobster Get and
Yep.
gives it a good 1-2. He's going to use a swift action as well to go into Dragon Stance.
Mm-hmm. You destroy it. There's actually not very much left of it in the sand or your hands after you pummel it.
That's what you get for messing with
You also
Jackafog.
take 1d3 damage. You only take 1 damage from its spines. Asha, it's your go.
What is the current HP of this thing, or can we not see that?
Yeah, I have it written down. It's probably just above half health.
Okay.
So it's been hit by Rook, but it was
And
hit.
this is a new encounter, so does my mage hand stuff reset?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Then I guess she's close enough, so she's just gonna melee it and give it a stiffy stab. If I do a knife in both hands, that counts as the 2d4 attack, right?
If you want to take a 5-foot step and make 2 attacks now, so use like your 2-weapon attack, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So you roll the one that's 7/7, I think, and yeah, perfect. It looks like it's on its very, very last legs as you stab through its exoskeleton and reveal the fleshy insides of it, and it squeals and wriggles in the sand. You'd estimate that it's probably got like 0 HP right now.
I would just estimate that it has 0 HP.
Yeah, like it's about to die. It could probably do one last thing. It's on its dying breath kind of thing.
Oh my
It's
goodness!
all of their goes now.
One quick question, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Carrion sense. Which one of them are 50% or lower?
Yeah, okay.
Before I forget about that again.
How do I show its H?
You can click the token, and then there'll be 2 options. The bottom one looks like a double circle, and you
Yep.
can actually use dots on them to show which ones. Like I would use a red typically
Okay.
to show status effects, those kind of things. In this case, just so I know which ones are 50% or less.
Yeah, so I click on them and
Because I can
I see.
smell them.
yeah. Thing. That one's dead.
You can use an X on those.
Can I use that one?
No,
Skeleton bones?
only X.
I mean, typically you use X just so we don't think it's a viable target.
Okay, I will go back to it in a second. So all these guys are the ones you guys have hit and dealt a fair bit of damage to. This guy,
Oh, that one.
Is-
Okay, that one's dead. Okay.
straight up dead.
I didn't actually see the crossbones when you mentioned it the first time. Sorry.
That's okay.
I thought
So-
it was an antenna.
Yeah, so you can you think these guys have like between like maybe 17 or 18 HP, somewhere around there.
I don't
Good
know what you're
estimate.
talking about.
Yeah.
I just know that they don't have much life left on them anymore.
Oh, actually,
These guys are at like half health or less. So
the ones I shot at are actually doing a lot better than that. I missed something at first. With the dragon shot, because it's a reflex save, if one of the two dice on the 2d6 is 1, it's a misfire.
Ah, I see. All right. So then, you know what? No, that's what am I? That with these. That was this one. No. Okay, that was those two. So they've taken the least amount of damage, but they've still taken damage, but not less than half or less.
Okay.
It's their go now, though. So, hi, friend.
No, go away! They're in my bubble.
But look,
They sure are.
the maladjusted one is making friends.
This one just stands on top of its dead friend there. We'll move its dead friend down. You go to keep its dead friend to try and make money off of it. We'll just put it next to you, Dak. Okay.
That sneaky tactician went all the way in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like,
He's
like,
clearly the leader.
he's gonna go for you though, because they just go for the closest. Sorry, Asha. So I'm gonna make some attacks against you right now. What's your AC?
Me?
Oh, that one rolled a 1. Yeah, Asha, you that one.
My
That one.
AC's 20.
1 hit out of all of them. Sorry. One of them digs its claw into, your leg, squishy part of your flesh, and it hurts a fair bit. To be honest, a fair bit more than you imagined it would, considering the size of the creature. It hits you for 11 damage.
Oh my god.
So.
Oh, I never reset my fucking HP from the last game, so I was still at 13.
It was
Oops.
full again. So
Okay. Well,
assume
I'm
that
down
you're
to
at
10
20.
anyways, so.
Yeah. So
Ow.
then they attack Alec. What is your AC, friend?
20.
One of them rolled a crit, but I will make it take the 13 that it rolled after. Does this work against every single creature or just that one?
Just the one that I actually
hit.
Hit.
Did it too? Yep. So good, because I was doing that one first because I was hoping that was the case. So 21's your normal AC, right?
No, just 20.
Just 20? 20. Yeah. It doesn't hit you with its second roll. Oh, man, none of them hit you. They flail, but none of them managed to hit you. And then 2 attack you, Dakafug. What's your AC?
18.
1 hits, but the other does not.
All right.
So you take, ouch, you take 14 damage
Woo!
as one of them sinks a claw, or well, they actually attack with both their claws, but yeah, it managed to sink a claw into you, and it really hurts. It gets right into your flesh, like there's little hooks that hook
Oh,
around your
you're
flesh.
stinging
And
it.
Yeah, but it's Ennis's go now.
Well, since I figured Dakafug and Alec will be okay.
Shoot that one because I got these two right here. You'll see what I'm gonna do. The two in front of me, I got them. Don't worry.
Oh yeah,
And
I
I'm
wasn't
doing
worried
fine.
about you
Yep.
two. Yeah, I'm gonna be nice and go help the little one over there. Because I have no idea how to ping. But yeah, I'm gonna go help Asha.
1-800-HELP!
Let's see. Yeah. I will move to here.
Mhm.
And I am going to use my deadly aim feat and spend 1 grit on using up close and deadly.
Okay.
And
Please no splash damage.
no, it's not. Oh yeah. While I was moving, I dropped the dragon pistol and
So
drew
that's
the
by the
revolver.
burlap sack now.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, I drew the revolver, so no splash damage.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm going to use the deadly aim feat and up close deadly, but spending 1 grit. Yeah, so it will just be pressing that.
Yeah, you hit, and which one were you attacking?
The one, yeah, that one.
Yeah, well, you knock that one pretty much out, and this one actually died after it attacked Asha before, so it's gone. And that one looks like it's in about the same condition. This one now looks like it's in about the same condition. So you can smell that it's pretty close to death, Rook. Alec, it's your go.
I can take a 5-foot move without provoking attacks of opportunity, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Alec takes a step back, and he's going to cast Shield of Faith on Asha. Asha, you have a +2 on your AC.
Thank you.
Rook.
Second verse, same as the first, a little bit faster and hopefully better.
Yeah, that's
So same thing, 3 close range shots to the 3 under 50%.
yep.
From left to right.
Yeah. They all hit. This guy dies as soon as your arrow hits him. He really couldn't hold on much longer. And this guy looks like he's just holding on. Still. This guy dies.
All right. And I'm going to take another 5-foot step back.
Yeah. Away from them.
Yep. I got to keep that specific range increment.
Dakafug, it's your go.
All right. So Dakafug is going to take his maneuver training to learn the cleave feat temporarily. And he's going to make a normal attack against normal as in like his power attack, dragon attack against him, but also
Yep.
cleave, which will also hit this one too.
Yep.
So roll 2 attacks.
Let's go. Dakafug smashes his again.
So basically, he does a curving strike that's basically smash both of them.
Yep, he just smashes them both into the surf. And
Dakafug smash.
bits of their shell disappear, and he takes 2d3 damage,
How you like that? Get
which he takes 2 damage, 2 points of damage total, as their spines dig into him, but they are well and truly dead. Asha, it's your go.
Help! Ah, fuck. Alright, so those 2 are dead. I'm gonna evasive maneuver and fucking. Can I have multiple targets if I'm throwing multiple knives?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna throw 2 knives at each of these fuckers. And when I say throw, I mean mage hand.
Yeah, I know. I've worked those out for you on your sheet. You should be able to look at the one that's like 2.
Doink, doink.
The first one hits, the second one misses, so your knife lands in the sand just like a little bit in front of you. But this guy,
Knifey, come back.
this guy starts to smell like he's gonna die. So I'm less than health, or half health or less, however we want to say that. It's their go now. Well, this one's really angry, so it charges you again. This one charges you. You're right in front of it.
They seem
one
to
charges
like you,
you.
Asha.
Yeah, she's like right there, and she's the smallest.
Does the music speed up as they move down to the next line? Quick, Innes, shoot through your protection.
Are they moving
Yeah.
faster now that we've killed a bunch of them?
You guys are fucking
They
nerds.
look like they're in a rage. The ones that you've hit, almost.
That's
Like they they look like extra angry compared to this last guy who hasn't been hit at all. He looks like he's being peer pressured into all of this, to be honest.
I feel for you, little guy.
Can I tell a dumb
yeah,
fact
he's
about
actually-
Space Raiders?
Also the only one who may potentially hit Alec. And he crits Alec, actually.
Ooh.
And you didn't
That's
cast your
unfortunate.
spell on him because that one's
Yeah,
dead,
no.
isn't he? Yeah. So he gets this crit then.
Does he confirm it?
Yeah,
Okay, that's unfortunate.
I know. Oh, but he didn't roll. He could have rolled much better on his damage than he did. You only take 18 points of damage.
I can deal with that.
Yeah, that's not so bad. He could get that on a normal roll. A really good normal roll. All right. Everybody else missed. So it's Ennis's go.
I have to move back again, yeah?
You can take a 5-foot step away from this angry thing. It actually can't provoke an attack of opportunity against you because it's small.
Oh, well. In
I
that
just
case-
can't make them smaller. So I was just incorporating the numbers when I work out when they can hit whether I see.
Oh, yeah, that's what you probably would have had to tell me that anyways. Then, yeah, I will shoot the one in front of me then.
Yeah, just take a step back first. Then do it. Shoot away. Yeah, you hit it and kill it. It was on not many hit points.
Excellent, I get my grid point back then.
Yeah. Whoops. Back down. Alec.
I'm gonna punch that little shit in the face. I cast
Yeah,
Fist.
Yeah, you hit it, and it's really starting to question its life decisions, I think.
Yeah, damn right it is.
Rook.
So I'm not going to go for 3 targets. I'm just going to do a regular flurry of blows against these 2 that are attacking Asha.
Okay.
Wow, that's a low roll. That's
Yeah.
a 2! Okay,
Yeah.
well, left to
So-
right, just like before, so...
So this guy, the first attack.
left to right, yeah.
Yep. So he does get it, but this guy does. But he doesn't look like he's quite on. You can't smell him yet. He's got a
No.
bit more fight left in him. Dakafog.
Time to kick that kid. You gotta take a 5-step up and kick him. Pull him into the stratosphere.
I'm going to use a rewind and just take my 5-foot step, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits. It dies. You take 2 damage.
Team Lobster's blasting up again.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
The spines managed to get through your foot, like your boot or whatever, just a little, and they prick you for 2 damage, but it does fly into the air. It does perhaps land on the sand somewhere. You do hear a thud, but you can't see it. It's probably out of the range of the light.
He's an orc, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dark vision.
Yeah. It lands
I am
way
dark
over here.
vision too. Because I'm a devil.
It's your
No,
go
you're
now.
Here
Me?
Yeah, Asha.
Oh,
Devil.
okay. Yeah, I'm a Deb. That's me. All right. I'm gonna phone a friend. Shit. I'm just gonna take a stab at this bloke.
Okay. You didn't have to move to do that. You could have stabbed him.
I
from where you
did though because this one's making me uncomfortable.
were. Okay.
And it can still attack you.
It's still making, you know what? This is like an emotional thing. It's not so much a logical thing, and I'm gonna need you to just let me do me.
Yeah,
Personal
no, that's
bubble.
fine. I was just letting you know in case you know by the rule. You know, because I know you knew.
Wow.
Oh well, like some people don't realize. Hey, you crit it. It
Die,
dies.
motherfucker.
You kill it.
I did.
Yep, you stab it in to the ground. So yeah, if you want to hit this one next round, you don't have to move. You can hit diagonally.
Awesome.
So just in
But I'm
case.
still gonna move.
It's gonna hit you because it's go now. And
Oh, that's unfortunate.
it's the last one, but it's pretty angry. So let's see if it hits you again. No, it doesn't. Looks around for its brothers and realizes it's all alone on the beach, and it's Ennis's go.
I am going to use deadly aim and up close and deadly again on the remaining one.
Excellent. That doesn't hit AC.
Double check that. Half the extra damage, which wasn't calculated separately, I guess. Yeah, if I miss, I deal half the extra damage.
So what would that be? What was the extra damage?
Was that the 2d6?
Yeah, 2d6 is the extra damage.
So it would be 7. It was 7 damage. Half of that's 3.5, 3 rounded down, or 4.
Oh, I didn't know you could see that.
There we go. Not dead though. Alec,
I cast Fist.
you gotta move up to it. Yeah, there you go. You move up and you cast Fist, punch it. You hit it, and you do smash this one's head in as well. And you take 1 damage from its spines as they prick you.
Okay.
But they're all dead. The water seems like it's pretty clear at the moment.
We've
Like-
been eating good tonight.
Grab their claws. Throw them in the sack with the satyr.
Some
No,
of the
let's here. I'll put them in my backpack. Let's not put them in with her.
some of the
Drop
claws are not. There's not much left of them too.
Dr. Fug wins.
There's no meat that's edible from any of the that Darkafug attacked, and also the same goes for the ones that N attacked. Those
Yeah.
guys, you can't eat those guys
I
if you
still
were wanting to eat
them.
any.
And there's one in orbit.
Who were
that's
my
completely
people who had
unaccounted for.
survival?
I do.
I do.
Yeah, you guys both know you don't want to eat these things anyway. They're not tasty to eat.
Dr. Fug still picks up and starts eating it.
Okay, well,
Make a fortitude save.
Rook collects them before Dakafug decides to eat more of them and throws
Can I
them in
mage
his
hand it
backpack.
out of his mouth?
You'd probably have to make an opposed strength against him. He's pretty strong. Yeah, you fail, friend.
Well, that's super not my problem.
Yeah.
Let me
This is
go
just, you
pick
know
up
how
my
I was
pistol
explaining,
over
you can try and think of everything, be like, yeah, but some stuff there's just no way that'll happen. You know, like if you've got people with survival in the party, you can say these aren't good for eating, and then no one will eat them. But
and then
someone-
Dakafog comes along
Yeah,
and he's like,
someone
fuck
will-
it.
you're nauseated. So you're taking.
Oh Christ. Okay. No.
Well,
No, we're not letting that happen. I'm gonna go ahead and burn a scroll of lesser restoration so Dakafug's not an idiot.
Wait, I'm at like less than half
I'm
HP.
so glad.
Save some for
I'm
me.
so glad that you bought that kind of stuff.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be going around with the wand to cure light wounds in a second. But no, this is just to clear up his nausea. So one of my 3 scrolls of lesser
Elli,
restoration goes the
These
way.
things make me feel funny. Why did anybody tell me these things funny?
Rook just takes the rest of it out of his hands and throws it in the backpack. Stop that.
Oh man.
You're eating our profits.
Jesus
So you
Christ.
guys clear up and you decide to make your way across.
Wait. Hold up. Before we do that, Alec is literally going around with the wand to cure light wounds and tapping everybody until they're full
Yep.
health. So
Just roll it,
yeah.
and everyone like say
starting
who you're
at
doing.
Asha.
Yep, Asha. Tell him when you're back at full HP.
I had damage from the fight in the lighthouse as well.
Does that put you at full?
Yes, it does. Thank you, love.
Okay, so that's 2. Rook, are you hurt?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna do myself next.
Could be here, but
Make note of these
Asha's just
chances.
standing on the beach watching this man smack himself with a stick a few times. And then just checking himself
better.
and going,
Feel
It
better.
and then he
glows.
smacks himself.
It glows
Alright,
with
so-
a like. It feels
Hey,
nice.
Alright, so I'm full health. Alright, so Brendan, you're up.
okay. Just 1 off full. It'll do.
Yeah.
Oh, figures
Beep,
that's how many
beep.
to 9. Alright, so that's full. Are you hurt at all, Dak? Yeah, you've taken some damage, alright.
90 hit points, yep. Keep me with that goofy woo woo shit.
The good woo woo shit.
This is the good woo-woo shit.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Are you at
Give it to
full?
me.
Are you at full?
Which one started with me healing? Was it
The
the 9
7.
or the 7?
No, it was the 7.
So
you would gain
No, I need
13.
yeah, I need one more probably. Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Okay, so that's let's see
Make
how many.
note of.
1,
yeah, make note of
2,
that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 charges off my wand. Wow, that's actually surprisingly high.
All right. Daggerfug will pick
Yeah,
up
man.
the struggling and muffled sack, and all right, let's go.
Rook gets his arrows back.
I don't know how to
And
do that, so I pick up my gun, which is why I'm over here.
Yeah,
Asha
you
has
go
picked up her knives as well.
/EM space what you want to do.
Ah, thank you.
so you guys walk across to the island.
Oh yeah. Do I can, without spending grid, I can remove the broken on the gun because of the misfire as a action.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
do that.
1-800-HELP came with us.
Well, good. We might need it.
So you guys are coming in from over here. I'm assuming our leaders are leading the way. Our big burly guys. You
Yep.
guys are behind. Rook, you're probably a bit too close to Asha's personal space bubble there. So.
I can't
I've
tell
set
we're
it
not
up.
on that page.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah,
Bring
no,
us,
I'm
please.
just. No, I will. I'm setting you up there now. So you guys
have-
walk across and you end up here. And these are some pretty big rocks.
Jumpy little thing, aren't you?
You know, you can get some cover behind those rocks. This is a really big, mythical looking archway. Does anybody get the Fae out of the bag?
No, she's fine.
Well,
If
we're
everybody-
here now, so
They can ask Daggerfug to take her out.
we should probably ask her some more questions since we're here, and apparently she knows stuff.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, Daggerfug will take her out of the bag and remove the gag. So, where's your boss at, Kit?
She looks pretty pissed off. She doesn't seem like she wants to talk to you.
Roll an intimidate check.
Yep, you can.
Wait. Before you do that,
Sure.
give me one moment. I just need to check one thing, and then. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Instrument of Agony on Dakafug's fists. First off, that's going to give you a +2 to your Intimidate check for 5 minutes. Furthermore, if you punch something within those 5 minutes, you can spend the spell, in which case you lose the +2 to your Intimidate check, and make them nauseated, which is that, that thing I told you about earlier where they lose.
Felt before.
What?
Not how he felt before.
No, he was.
Like
he was. Was he nauseated or was he sickened?
Yeah, he was feeling nauseous.
Oh God.
Nauseated, yeah. It's really bad.
Yeah, because you lose your entire turn. You can only take move actions.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
we shouldn't have put the strange objects in our mouth.
I got a +5 then.
So, alright. Yeah, she
All right.
says if you want to see him, one of you should go stand under the arch and call his name, and he'll come.
Alright, I'm gonna sense motive to see if she's, like, trying to lure us into a trap.
It's probably a trap.
Probably.
It's definitely a trap.
That's it then? Okay. Dakafug will
Oh,
gagger.
Jesus Christ.
Wait!
It's a trap.
Okay,
We guessed.
Dakafug, wait up. I want to show you a magic
What?
trick.
Yeah, what's that?
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up to the fucking Fae. I'm gonna grab her eyelid and pull it out, so that you can, like, see underneath it. And I'm gonna cast light on the
Yeah.
inside of her eyelid.
That's
Okay.
mean.
Yeah, that's pretty mean, man.
Aren't you like chaotic good or something?
It's not causing her any physical harm, but that's not fucking
would
pleasant.
It might blind her.
It's not that much physical harm.
Well,
It's
yeah,
only one eye.
She's like
She's got
really,
another.
really fucking angry now. She's definitely not going to help you guys at all. She's cursing and swearing, telling you that Crampus will kill you all, and if you're lucky, he'll kill you all. If you're unlucky, he'll just make you stay here with him, and then you'll see what that's like.
Okay, he shows the rag back in her mouth.
Well, we
quite
know it's a
enough of
trap. Do we summon him for the rest to finish this?
Dakafug beats all. Let's do it, Gits! Dakafug!
is he a Pokemon now?
Bully!
Dakafug, go.
Dakafug picks up the sack, walks under the arch, and says, "Hey, Crumpa, get out here so I can crump ya!"
Sorry, Dakafug, you go over to the big arch over here. Stand underneath it. Make a will save.
All right.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
You can't. You can't move. Frozen.
What the zone?
So you guys climb up this scum, and do you leave the Fae or do you take a?
I think I took
Dakafug,
her.
yeah, he was taking her with him.
I'm not on
so
the Fae
she's-
carrying patrol.
She's over here now.
Yeah, she'd be under the arch with Dakafug.
Why didn't we do that
Has-
from the start? That would have been so fucking suave of us to be like, oh, okay, let's go stand under that. You're coming with us, and like make it like a super controlled thing. And instead, we just did it
It's
on
okay.
accident.
She's not affected.
Oh, well, that just sucks.
That's
dude.
alright, she's blind anyways, fuck the bitch.
Yeah, she's screaming really, really, really loud. And Dakafug's frozen there.
How long is he frozen?
It's a great question, isn't it?
Oh, gee.
Forever.
After what do you guys do? Darkerfuck's there for a hot minute, you know? I'm talking at
Can I
least
use-
like 30, 40 seconds. What do you want to do while that happens?
Can't I use spellcraft to try and counter? I don't have any counter spells.
I cast bark skin on myself for the cost of a key point.
Can I
Alright.
use spellcraft though to try and recognize the magic that's going on? Or would that be
Yeah.
knowledge arcana?
Ooh.
You can use spellcraft. I mean, no one's cast a spell, but like, I'm willing to let you guys use your knowledge skills or even untrained knowledge skills to try and work shit out. That's
Wow,
fine.
and I roll a
Would
flippin' 5.
The best you can approximate is that this is similar to the kind of magic that you felt before. It's fey magic, is what you think. Now that you've
Would-
encountered a fey, it's similar to what you encountered at the farm, the same kind of aura. Yeah, Asha, what's up?
Would use magic device or disabled device do anything here?
Disable device, mate.
Mhm.
You want to go try it out?
Fuck. No.
Yeah. Oh, well, you already rolled it though, my
I
friend.
know. I know.
Asha's
Oh,
playing
shit.
around over here. She's playing around with it. She's walking around it, touching things on it, doing things on it. And Darkerfug and the Fae disappear. Sorry, guys.
Don't burn!
I'll tell you where you are in a minute.
Asha
Things
takes
you
a
do
clean
fun.
step back and says, I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Don't worry.
What is this, a Stargate?
Something else appears in their place.
Of course it does.
Hello, Satan.
Yeah. It's Satir.
Is that the goat thing? That was
My
Yeah.
people!
Yeah, it's a Satir. And yeah, he looks at you, Asha, and he's, hey, you aren't who I was expecting.
Oh,
But thank you
Sorry.
for your offerings.
um,
I'm
Those-
happy to have Fen back. She causes a lot of trouble. And yeah, I don't mind keeping the orc either. That's great.
Asha
orc
just looks
wasn't for
back to everyone
offering.
else.
We've come here to reclaim the liquor, as well as reclaim our friend now that you've taken him.
Well, you sent him through the portal.
He
I
done
just-
goofed. The
I
sailor
just-
done goofed.
I just touched the rock. I'm sorry. It was a mistake.
What did you push?
The rock.
Okay, guys, I know everyone is a really unpleasant person, but everyone should make a diplomacy check right now.
I have a -1.
This is
Oh
not good.
no. Should I just kill myself or
He was smiling at you, but he's not smiling anymore. And he goes,
Not
Yeah.
a double-digit roll in sight.
Oh,
Nah,
my
hey.
God.
you can
Nah.
keep it if you want. It's fine. I just want to go home.
yeah, you guys can leave. I won't attack you. I'll be kind. I'll be benevolent. But
We're not going
I'm keep-
until we get our stuff back and our friend.
I'm willing to go without them. Just if this is a vote.
Are you Crampus?
yeah, I'm Crampus. Why?
Oh,
Why are you
okay.
causing us trouble.
I'm not causing any trouble. What are you talking about?
You stole
Supposedly
the
you
booze.
told her to send it.
I don't tell Fen to do anything. She's a Fae. You don't tell Fae to do things. They just do what they want. Let me guess. She told you that I'm the boss and I made her do it.
Yes.
Yeah, that is.
And you believed it, right? Because you've had so many encounters with Fae
No,
creatures.
I didn't say we believed it. We just had very little other information to go off of.
Yeah, you
Muffled
trying to
eye
pick a fight
from
here? You just sent me an offering through my portal, and you know usually I would
No,
give
correction.
you guys
I
would give
touched
you
a
guys
rock.
a gift for that. But now you're telling me you want to take it back?
I'm not
I
telling
could
you
use
that.
a guy like him.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm good if we just get the booze, personally.
I believe it across dimensions.
Can I charge and punch him in the mouth?
Wait,
Yeah,
I
of
want
course
a
you
gift.
can.
Okay.
I want my gift.
I guess we're giving the gift.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
You miss him.
Boo.
Yeah, so now I guess we have to roll the initiative.
But I don't want to fight.
You.
Here come the bad rolls.
Yup.
I'm
See,
just
this
really
is why
interested.
Dr. Fudge is a Shonen character. Once he shows up, it's gonna go all better. Watch it, guys.
Yeah, you're gonna be dominated by it.
Wow. I beat you all.
Yeah.
I just
Come on.
wanted friends.
Kill us! Kill us!
See you later, guys.
Oh.
He goes back through his portal.
Okay.
Can we follow him?
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
Well-
he's not gonna fight you. Why would he fight you? He's standing right in the place that he didn't even have to step out yet. He was just talking to you guys there. You sent him an orc. Thanks for that.
Can I step through the portal after him?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then I'm gonna fucking do that. Let's get after this motherfucker.
Well, Asha, mess
Yeah?
around with it to get it to work again.
Oh shit. Alright. Guys, this might take a minute.
Can't we just
Is it disable
know-
device or use magic device now?
It was disabled device you were using.
It's okay, guys. I found Dakafuck. He's down here.
Oh, the portal leads to about 50 feet
Yeah, you're
south.
trying to recreate it, and you do, and you send Alec through.
Ah,
So Alec disappears.
Guys, in the history of bad ideas, this definitely counts up there with one of the worst.
So
stick around? I'm full of bad ideas.
I'm just gonna move. What I'm gonna do is move you guys away because it looks exactly the same the other side of the portal. It's
wait, I want my gift. I'm sending
Oh,
all
wait
of them
a
through.
minute.
They're all my sacrifice. Give me my gifts.
really. Do you want to do that? He'll give you a pretty good gift if you do that.
Fucking neutral evil. Isn't that my jig?
No, you're not allowed to be evil. You're only allowed to be.
I'm only
Neutral.
like, what?
I didn't want people actually messing, like killing each other or sending each other to.
I don't want
to
them to
other
die,
realms.
but they could just go through the.
So you guys are through the portal, and Asha's still on the other side.
Oh, I guess so.
I don't know how I got through the portal magically.
No, you didn't. These guys are on the other side of the portal. It looks the same to them. Just you guys aren't there. You guys
It's
are
I
on
see.
your side of the
Frozen.
portal. Yeah. So, and Crampus is there too, and he's talking to you, Doug. He's like, "So you want a job? Yeah, what do you like? You like to drink?
Yeah, see, I didn't
drink-
kill him.
We drink here all the time. I have jobs that I need doing. I'm happy to give you all the booze that you want. You just can't leave."
Hey, okay, so just get in the bag. She said use the boss, right?
Well, I mean, in a way, I'm the boss in that I can kick her ass, but no.
Yeah, that's good enough for me. Is Daka unfrozen at this point?
Is he what? Sorry?
Unfrozen at this point.
Yeah. As soon as he was frozen because I'm not going to explain the magic to you guys. Once he was through the portal, he could move normally, and the place looks almost the same as
What
Underdown.
do I need to roll to smash Crampus with the elf in the bag?
You can roll your normal attack, but you take a negative improvised weapon.
All right, 1 second.
I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah, I was
It'll
waiting for that.
deal 2d6 damage.
All right, so I'm just gonna roll. Hold on. Is that with the same modifier and everything too? Like,
Yeah, just make your normal roll, but we take -4. Yeah, you hit him.
As a reminder, Dakafug, I cast a spell on you. You can dispel that spell, lose your intimidate bonus, and nauseate that guy.
yeah, I was going to do that too.
Okay. He does get a will save.
Is that a mind affecting compulsion?
Yes. I think so. Hang on, let me double check. It says something specifically.
Yeah, he'll get a bonus to it then.
I'm-
Yeah,
What's
he's
it
not.
called?
Yeah.
Instrument of Agony. The sickened effect. It is a mind affecting effect.
Yeah, he got a bonus to it. So, what was the DC he had to beat?
It
He
would
got
be
22.
Oh, he beats it. So he's sickened
He
for
just
one
did it.
round.
Okay, so he feels a bit sick.
So, just to let people know who aren't used to it in Roll20, there's a little eye and a circle up top on the right-hand side. You can actually just put the spell in there, and you can search for it within the new compendium.
Oh shit, that's neat.
So
Okay.
I just figured I'd let y'all know that. I know it's a day too late at least, but I just remembered about it.
That stuff's really good to know, and I don't use this very often. So, yeah. So Krampus is sickened, and he's like, "What the hell?" And I'm guessing we're gonna roll initiative now.
Oh yeah. Alex
I mean-
coming out of that portal swinging his fists.
Yep. Okay. So let's all roll initiative. You guys on the other side, you don't know any of this is going on.
I was promised a
Oh.
gift.
Well,
Nice.
on the
You
other
got a
side,
nice
can we
gift.
take actions?
Yeah. What kind of stuff do you want to do?
Rook is going to grab Ennis by the back of his collar, and just the two of them are going to go through the gate. While Rook sighs heavily.
So make another disabled device to send them through, Asha.
Oh boy. Let's see. Bye.
Yeah, well, that works.
Yeah, that she manages. She's getting pretty good at doing it. She's kind of figured it out. So you guys can head on up here. Next round. So Alec will take his action, and you can roll your initiative, and I'll slot you in.
I was also curious about would calling out his name again work?
Calling out the Krampus's name.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just bullshit, man. She
Oh.
was just bullshitting. She was just full of lies.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, she was full of lies. I'm sorry. I do apologize.
That's very
What
good.
happened to her while she's in the bag while Dr. Fug smashes her into him?
She takes some damage too. She's probably unconscious again now. I'll roll for her whether or not
Poor
she's
creature
unconscious.
has brain damage.
She's prone and disabled, so she doesn't really matter in terms of that. I'm just putting everyone in initiative now, even the people who can't act. So did you roll initiative as well for me, Asha?
No, I did not. Let me do that.
Thank you.
Are we dragging her through?
No, fuck. I'm
No,
staying
she'll
over
have
here.
to. Yeah, well, if she wants to, she'll have to jerry rig a way to get herself through the portal.
Damn.
If she
I have a
wants
feeling
to.
she's not going to do that. That's why I was wondering if we could drag her through.
Okay. All right. So, Alec, it's your action first.
Okay.
Ennis and Rook, you guys don't go this round. You're still coming through the portal. You'll go
Yep.
next round in your proper initiative order.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do, Alec?
I
You
am going to
charge,
charge.
Second Crampus. You miss him again.
God damn. Nimbly bimbly little shit.
It's his go next, because he beat Dakafug in initiative, and at the moment you guys are the only ones who are there. And he uses a free action to summon some friends. Call out and summon some friends. You're on his ground now. He's got a lot of friends here.
Most
Roll
guys who
gets the
pay people
pass.
in booze do.
So I'm just going to mark these guys as like, I don't know, blue for small, because they're pixies and nixies, so they're small creatures. And it's good for you guys to know that, because you can occupy the same square as them if you want, especially you, Dakafog. They're coming around. They're like,
It's funny because you're fat.
they're like arriving about the same time the other guys arrive. So, Dakafog, it's your action now. All these
All right.
things are rocking up.
Going to do a full attack on this guy. Brawler's Flurry. Since he's close, he's not going to get a charge on it, but that's fine. Actually, I'm sorry. He's going to swift action. No, he can still do the dual blast for this. But he's in Dragon's he's in Dragon's Sphere for this. So that's
Alec, you've got knowledge religion, right? Have you got
Yes.
knowledge of the planes as well?
I do.
looks
Yep,
like
make a knowledge
offhand.
check. For me.
Daka, daka, daka,
You
daka,
you
daka.
know you're not on the material plane of mirth anymore. You know there's stuff about this place that feels a little different. For one thing, you feel like a little bit lighter. Your armor doesn't feel as heavy, stuff like that. Meanwhile, Darkafog does punch Krampus for a lot of damage.
Twin one. The offhand
And-
misses.
And he is like, ow! He's really unhappy about that.
Well, fuck him.
Now, as Alec takes his next action, that's when Ennis and Rook arrive.
Oh, it's my turn again?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast a touch spell.
Yep.
So that's going to be just a basic melee attack, right?
Yeah. Just your normal touch attack.
Oh, that figures. That time I get the
Sweet.
crit.
Yeah, so you crit him with your touch spell. Does your touch spell deal damage?
No,
you
it
can
doesn't,
still crit
no.
on damage
Mm-mm.
dealing touch spells.
No, it's disfiguring touch.
What does that do?
That
Makes
is.
him ugly.
Yeah, basically. Let's see. With the touch, you can cause your victim to suffer a painful curse that causes it to grow hideously disfigured. The physical appearance of the deformity is subject to the caster's whims. The target takes one of the following penalties: -2 decrease to an ability score, -2 penalty on attack or saving rolls, land speed reduced by 5 feet. You also may invent other effects, but they should be no more powerful than those described above. I'm going to go ahead and say -2 penalty on attack roll.
Sure, no problems. Sorry, I didn't finish dragging out my counter. That's okay. They all very last in initiative.
Well, it looks like
It's-
there's a bit of a party going on here.
And this is Gary. Yeah, this is the party island, they say.
Well, since Crampus over there is within range, I will use just deadly aim on him for now and shoot at him.
All right, shoot at that Krampus. Why won't this one token appear? I'm trying so hard.
Are you getting so far?
Lucas, shut up.
In the end, it doesn't even matter, man.
Holy
Sorry,
don't encourage him.
You hit him. Sorry, I can't help myself. And ow, yeah, Krampus has taken a fair bit of damage. She's looking pretty hurt. Rook.
From across the gate, you just
Oh
hear,
no,
"Please
sorry,
don't
it's
kill
Krampus
him, I
go
need my
before you,
present."
Rook. My bad. Krampus got. I forgot to put him in the actual full initiative order because I just had him summoned last time, but he got 22. All right. He summoned his friends. He takes a 5-foot step this way. And he uses an ability. I think you can still make an attack of opportunity.
Can I?
Alec,
Yeah, then I'm going to do it.
a new thing.
I'm going to cast Fist.
Yep. How did you punch him?
Yeah, the 17.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah,
Ooh,
you did.
okay, hold
Okay.
up. I gotta check one thing then real quick. Before you cast your spell, because I get an attack of opportunity before the spell is cast.
That's right.
Give me uno momento, because I have a feat. Can I use a swift action when it's not my turn?
No, you can only use a
Okay.
swift action.
Then never
So-
mind. That damage is all that happens. I have no additional effects.
Okay. He's looking pretty fucked up right now, though. Like, you guys have just come through his portal and wrecked him. He hasn't really had much of a chance to do anything except summon his friends. So he uses his spell-like ability to cast obscuring mist, basically. So the area fills with some fog. I forget how to do that. How do I do it, Jay? How do I? Oh, maybe I can't do it anymore because I don't have a premium subscription. Whatever. He casts obscuring mist, so everybody, it's harder to see now.
You can
So
use the
everyone-
aura on the token.
That's
you
what
want.
I'm gonna. That's it.
I mean, that's the best thing I can think of.
Or you
I'm
can
assuming
draw
that
it
gives
with
him
a marker.
concealment.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It gives everybody a little bit of concealment.
Is that all he's doing?
Yeah, that's what he took. He used his spell-like ability, took a 5-foot step, and sorry.
Hit like a bitch.
Yeah, he's really hurt. You guys can tell that he's really hurt.
Well, it's not going to
But
be fun.
there is concealment active on now, though, which means that if you're 5 feet from him, you have a 20% mischance to hit. If you're further than 5 feet away, he has total concealment instead of 50% mischance, and
Yeah,
that's just
it's horrible against ranged
yeah.
characters.
That's what it
It's a
looks
great
like.
spell, though. I actually have it
It's a
myself.
fantastic spell.
Yeah, I brought it.
There's-
I just haven't
there's
had a chance
just-
to use it.
I mean, it really limits my options, except I have a seeking bow
Oh shit!
that ignores concealment.
So it's no problems for Rook, who gets to act now.
Yeah, I'm going to turn tricks too.
Haha, you're the only one who ever uses my spell. Go
I
ahead.
read homebrew. That's what I do. So, perfect strike, close range shot, turning tricks. Pheromone arrow.
Uh,
I'll take
You
the
hit.
22.
yeah, hit with that 22. He's still up, but
Now I can smell him.
yeah, you can smell him. He's on his legs. I mean, you could smell him before, but you can really smell him now.
Well, I was talking about the pheromones.
Yeah, that too, but like, Asha,
Smells
you're
like
not
a
there.
pine too. What?
You're not there, Asha. Did you want to join them, or are you just going to wait there?
Asha is sitting next to this portal, just kind of occasionally tapping it. Just going, I believe you have a prize for me,
So
Is it a loot
Dakafug,
box?
Mr. Crumpus.
Dakafug,
It's all duplicates.
you can see that you've been surrounded by some stuff now.
Don't matter. You take a 5-foot step, consecutive normal punches.
Yep.
But he has to yell that for like 3 episodes before he.
Exactly.
So Dakafug knocks Krampus out. He kills Krampus entirely, actually.
Well,
Well, I feel I overkilled that one, bro.
So Krampus died in front of all of the
Ah,
bodies
thank
that he
you.
summoned.
Jesus
The obscuring
Christ.
mist is still active on his corpse as well. So the mist is still around.
You just hear an orc screaming one punch.
And it's there. It's everybody else's go. It's gonna occupy the same space as the corpse of their friend Krampus.
Oh, going after Dakafug.
Yeah,
They done goose.
this guy can't make it all the way to you, especially because like the chicken, like the bag is sitting on the floor there. So he's gonna wait, but as this guy's moving, starts playing some music, and I need will saves from you guys.
All right.
Of course, I'd roll a 3 on my best save.
I know, right?
So, Rook, you are subject to a charm spell, and you fail it.
Yep.
So you like this guy that's coming up playing
he
the
tries.
pipes.
He tries very hard to keep his stern composure, but his foot starts tapping.
Yep, that's basically what happens. And as this guy gets here to you, he gives you a headbutt with his horns.
Just a little love tap.
Hits you. Yeah, just a little love tap, but it's really hard.
Who's he hitting?
He's hitting Alec. How much? What do you roll?
He misses you. He misses you.
So he just kind of swings his head in your direction like an idiot.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a shield.
Asha can
That makes it
empathize
hard.
with that.
These other guys though, they straight up attack you, Jackafug. These two little guys. So they attack you the way that only pixies and nixies can attack you. No, I just closed the window that I didn't want to close.
I hate it when pixies and nixies do that.
Yeah,
It's my least favorite attack. from them.
they're doing it to me. Like right
Computer
now.
pixies.
Computer pixies just made me close. So, they attack you, and they're small, so you know they don't do a lot of damage even if they hit. But let's see, what's your AC, Dakafog? They don't like
18.
you very much. Hey, you got hit 3 times by these little two weapon fighting pixies and Nixie that came up. These small things. They stab you for 4 damage. They are very small.
They stab them with their steely knives, but they still can't kill the beast.
Basically. Alec, it's your go now. Crampus is dead. There's a guy tried to headbutt you. He's playing the pipes.
Okay, but we're still in the concealment.
Yep.
What sort of action would it be to pick up and throw Crampus?
That's like a
disrespectful.
move action, I'd say. If you want to stay in that same spot and you just want to spend your action picking him up and
Yeah.
hurling.
Yeah, I just want
hurling
to.
him.
I just want to hurl his body down the cliff so that the mist goes
Yeah,
with
you
him.
can do that as a move action and then like potentially attack the headbutt guy or the pixie who forgot to attack you because I forgot, but
Yeah,
that's
all right.
okay.
Yeah, no, then that's exactly what Alec's gonna do. He's gonna pick up Krampus's dead body and throw it down the cliff, so that when the fucking mist goes away.
That's a way to solve your problem.
Because they could see through the mist, you know.
Yeah, I figured. All right, and then I'm gonna punch
like
that little
his,
headbutting asshole in the face.
Punch him.
I like his problem solving.
Yeah! He
Sweet.
dies!
Yes, I don't have to worry about being
Slashes
charmed.
the shit out of him.
Just whips around.
Well, he doesn't die. He falls to the ground. He's got 16 HP. I just take him off. If you guys, I'll keep track of them and how many more rounds this goes for in case you guys want to save any of them. It's at -4 right now.
Just fucking picks up his friend's body, throws it down a cliff, whips around and punches him in the face so hard he goes out. That's a good start.
Endless.
Can I do an intimidate attempt?
Yeah. Who are you trying to intimidate?
Uh,
Just everyone in general or a
Yeah.
target?
all
Alright,
of
so
them in
you're just
general.
trying to scare all of them off kind of thing. Yeah, go for it. Roll your intimidate.
That's a pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? This guy's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, you guys, we just killed your boss. You really want to stick around?
So he disappears, but
You.
the other
Wait,
other guys.
wait.
I shot him. I shot
Right.
him what?
Rook, it's your go.
There's absolutely no point in holding on to this. So, perfect shot, key point, and flurry of blows.
Yeah, sure. I mean, who are you attacking?
All of them.
All of them? Community order?
Left to right, like always.
Yep. So
Is Rook still charmed or no?
No,
No.
the guy's dead.
I punched him right the fuck out.
plus the
Yes.
music stopped as soon as
Oh,
he died.
I punched him right in his stupid
take the
fucking
16.
flute.
Yep.
Shoved the flute down his
Okay,
throat.
apparently I lost the ability to hit anything and roll above a 3.
Well, it's okay. The 16 and the damage kills that little pixie. They don't have a whole lot of hit points, as you may know.
I guess.
I think these guys have 6 hit points. Oh no, they have 12. And come back. I rolled 12 for him.
Oh.
Come
Question,
back.
just to
Yep.
clarify, Crampus really is dead. Like, he smells
dead.
dead.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
he's dead.
It's not a he has fainted
He's-
death. He smells
Nah,
dead.
he's at like negative 15 after I added all that damage. Like he was on 11 and he had DR2 for cold iron and Darkafog dealt 26 or 28 damage to him.
I'm such an idiot. I have cold iron, and I forgot to use it.
Anyways, so he doesn't die, but he smells like he's gonna die. You've hurt him a lot. A
Okay.
lot. So there he is, smelling deathy. And you missed the next person, which
Yep.
was this tier.
Yep, left to right.
And now you're going for this one.
Yeah, that was the 13.
That was the 13.
Yeah, I can only use perfect strike for the first thing. The other two
Oh,
are
for
just
the
regular
first one,
attacks.
the other two, right?
I still got 3 of each and 3 key
that
points.
misses.
I'm not
That
surprised.
misses.
I rolled
Not
a
by
2 and a 3.
Asha's not doing anything.
Asha's
Cool.
just waiting for Crampus to come back and be like, "Thank you for delivering all these mortals to me. Here, have a martini or something." Like,
He would have too.
or like,
he
here,
would
I'll
have
be your
too.
friend. Like, that's the end goal for Asha here.
Dakafog, it's your go.
Let's go to the movies later. Wow, thanks.
Dakafog-
That was worth the sacrifice.
Open hand slaps the pixie to his right like this,
Yeah, the Nixie, yeah. He just slaps her.
like that right there. Goes, you know.
Let's have a look.
Oh my god.
Yep, that hits. And goodbye, little Nixie.
I love it.
It's their go. They leave.
Goodbye.
Kids, you pussies.
Does anybody check on the fawn girl in the bag?
Yeah, might as well.
Uh,
See what she's
yeah.
doing.
She's dead too.
Oh, okay.
She bled out after Dakafog used her to hit Krampus.
Oh,
Yep.
She was only on like what 5-6 hit points.
I would like
Yeah.
to just
So they're
point
up
something
to,
out
like,
to you
7, I
guys.
think.
Asha, I think, is the only evil alignment here, and she has killed nobody.
Yeah.
And you
true.
guys.
Justice has
killed.
been served to these
Oh,
foul
To the
thieves.
scrub.
Wait a
Oh,
second.
dear.
Where's the rest of the liquor?
yes, that's
Yeah.
you don't know, and
You
you
kinda
don't know
just
how to get back.
wait,
is that one pixie still alive?
And then fucking,
No, they're
Alex.
actually dead if they died here, because this is like Alec already knew that they you weren't in the material plane anymore. So any of the Fae
But
who
one of
die
them-
here are dead forever.
One of them was only on -4, and it didn't go that many
I thought
rounds.
you-
Alex is gonna
Is
whip
that
out his
-7 now?
Alex is gonna whip out his wand of cure light wounds and solve the fucking problem.
All right, that was the first tier pipe guy.
There we go.
Rook turns to Ennis and goes, I'm about to ask you something a little grisly. You're not squeamish, are you?
No, not particularly. Why?
Come with me.
Okay.
He's gonna harvest the pixie bodies.
No, he goes down to Crampus and removes his head.
All right, yeah.
Because you don't play around with other dimensional beings possibly being dead.
Alex gonna, as he taps
good
the wand on the unconscious Fae, he's gonna put a hand over the creature's mouth, just a big old hand to prevent him from talking. And as he comes back, the wand glows, the magic flows through him. He's just gonna look him right in the eye. Point to where the booze is.
What? Which kind of booze? All the booze is at the party.
Well, you can go back to being dead now.
Where's the party?
At the Fairy Queen's palace.
Oh, your boy gets to knock out.
Are we out of character? Are we really about to fucking attack the fairy kingdom and start a goddamn war?
I don't have the Fairy Kingdom's palace written out because I thought that you guys wouldn't go through the portal into the Fey realm.
Really?
So
I'm
Is
sorry.
someone
You
gonna-
saw who was in this party, right?
Yeah, you've
Is-
played
is-
with Dakafug before. You knew
I
how
know,
this
but I didn't expect anyone to fall for her trick of saying go stand underneath that.
Is
big
anyone
altar
gonna
Okay,
send
but
like Asha a
to be
postcard
fair-
or something and let her know what's
They-
going on?
They can't, man. They're literally on another plane of existence now. If you don't follow them in, you'll never know what happened to any of them.
To be
I
fair,
don't have an emotional attachment to any of them.
I know, and
What
they
about
killed the
Rook?
guy who would have given you a prize for sending them all there, unfortunately.
She doesn't know that
Yeah.
yet, though.
No,
No,
she
I don't
doesn't
know
that.
he's
She's got
dead.
no
All I
idea.
know is that I don't have a prize.
She's just gonna come back to this altar every day, like, excuse me, where's my prize?
You don't
Okay.
understand how much of a
Hey,
no-life this little
bird
shit is.
boy.
That's exactly what she's gonna do.
Give me that head right there. It's my trophy.
Well, hold on. Let me try something first. And he kind of walks over to the gate with the Krampus head, and he just sort of like annoyedly, sort of like knocks the head against the stone pillar,
Magic.
sees if it works.
Nothing happens.
I
But
will
that's
also say.
beautiful.
I will also say
Rook is
that
just-
in case it makes any difference whatsoever, Asha had this whole time has just been pushing buttons on this thing, trying
Yeah,
to
she's just
summon
been
him.
pressing like rune shapes, and she has no idea how she does it at
Yes,
all.
But
she
she's
can't
making
understand it.
efforts.
Yeah, she's just playing with the runes. She's figured out that they're magical runes, and if you touch them in a certain order, it'll like send
It is
people
a
through.
Stargate.
It is a
Yeah.
Stargate, yes.
After not being able
Does
to
it have
access...
a DHD somewhere?
What do you guys do with this this guy who tells you it's at it's all been taken to the Fairy Queen's palace? Fen gave it as a gift so that the Fairy Queen would teach her magic.
Guys,
How
we
do we
just
get that
ruined
out of
someone's life for no reason.
That's plenty of reason.
we're gonna
How
need
do we
guys-
get-
we're gonna need someone to
You guys
corroborate
killed
our story.
Crampus.
You're
You
coming
guys-
with us.
Killed Crampus.
Rook throws the head, Dakafug, enjoy.
I don't know how to go to Mirth.
Well-
I've never been out of the Feywilds.
Can I try to spellcraft to see if I can make it work?
Why didn't you resurrect the fucking fawn who had been to Mirth, you dummies?
Because I don't have animate dead, and it would take me at least 24 hours to get that spell.
Fuck.
I mean, I could, but it'd be a little bit
$100.
problematic.
He can't
60
work
head
anyway. Animate
to
Dead doesn't
a-
work. He needs revive outside on.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a higher level
Anyways.
spell than he's got.
Can I do spellcraft to see if I can make the portal work on this side?
You need to have disabled device like a rogue. rogues can activate that stuff because that's their ability. You know.
Okay, I think then that means we need to have a little in-character discussion.
Yeah, I mean, I got no Feywild encounters written up for you guys. So
No,
pretty
it's okay.
safe
I
spot
think
to
I
leave
have
it.
a good idea. I have a good idea.
Oh yeah, all right.
Well, when we
By
can't
all
go back.
means.
So Rook just kind of wipes the blood off his hands and kind of looks around and looks at them and kind of looks off in the distance. Well,
It's really
if we
beautiful
can't
here,
go back, I guess we'll have to go forward.
though. You're gonna go crash the Fairy Queen's party.
That's a solid plan. And then Alec's gonna go ahead and punch the captured Fae one more time in the face just to finish him off.
Oh, you're gonna kill him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and punch him in the mouth. Again.
He's dealing lethal damage. Let him bleed out.
Can I do a coup de grace? Because
just-
he's at 0 HP.
Yeah, no, yeah. I just want to make sure to know exactly how many of her citizens you're killing before you around, kingdom.
Yeah, Alec just gently tucks the Fae under his arm and squeezes them out. Just, chokes them slowly to death. Just, shh, no more pain. Only sleep now.
Asha remains the most benevolent character in this game.
Yeah, you know what? I think as you kill this last Fae being, this is a really great time to end it for the night.
One
Anyway,
sec
guys.
before we do that.
I believe you have my prize.
Could I possibly use something like perception on the runes to see if any of them are more worn than the others?
Yeah, I mean the thing is that it's the disable device is a specific rogue skill that lets them activate magical devices that other people can't activate. So you can look as much as you like, and you might come up with an idea, but you're going in blind. You're not trained to do that kind of thing like Asha was.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I'm kind of trying to look at the runes. So
I was told that I could listen to my radio at a reasonable volume.
But whether or not you could get someone to show you how to use it and explain how to use it is a different matter. There might be someone out
I
here
feel like
who you can. But I have none of that stuff, guys.
I
It's
think
okay.
it goes beyond the realm of a
So-
one-shot.
So
Yeah.
even if I start pressing stuff, nothing will happen basically.
Yeah,
Because
like
I don't have that.
yeah, you don't have disabled device, so like
Okay,
you
yeah.
don't
sorry,
know how
never mind
to.
then.
Yeah, you don't know how to do
To
it.
be fair, I think like
Perception
the really
lets
easy
you look for
peasy.
things, lets you spot, see really far, hear really good. It doesn't let you use magics in any way. Use magic device and disable device both do. Use magic device works for stuff like wands, magical items like rings, figuring out how they work. Disable device works for traps and secret doors and magical portals and those kind of things. Yeah, no, you know what? This might be a good way for me to run another one shot.
Yeah, when we go and punch the goddamn Fae Queen
Fairy
in her mouth.
Queen.
Alright.
Can
Good.
someone let Asha know what's happening if we do
Oh
that?
my god, guys, we are literally in Lord of the Rings as directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Yup, yes we are.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Talk about words.
Bless
You guys
you
know that, like,
guys.